Yo, what is going on, everybody? So, it's that time of night. It is the inaugural 2022 USFL Championship game between the Philadelphia Stars and the Birmingham Stallions. So, it's finally here. Whoever saw it, the underdogs, the Philadelphia Stars getting into the USFL Championship game, taking on the basically not 10-1 Birmingham Stallions. But let's get some comments. What's good, Liam? Absolutely, Dante. What is going on? What's going, normal guy? Let's bring up the official scoreboard. Hey, what's good, Alex? Long time no see. Here we are. At me. Yeah, but apparently New Orleans just really did not play well. Let's put it that way. We appreciate everybody tuning in. If you guys are new, make sure you smash the like button and hit that subscribe button. Guys are new. Definitely share out the content. Every little bit helps. Kickoff should be coming up in about a few minutes here. Well, huge shout out to the 6 total people that's coming in, though. I greatly appreciate that. We greatly appreciate it here for the USFL 2022 championship game. So we're getting ready. So now we got the Southern Division champs, the Birmingham Stallions, now coming out of their tunnel. Oh my goodness. But yeah, huge shout out to the total 5 that is in here, though. I greatly appreciate that. God damn. Apologies for that. I kind of feel like it. Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Any more comments? I'm doing pretty good. We're all doing good here on Championship Sunday. So I got Kurt Menefee in the broadcast booth alone. Man, I thought Case Cookers. I thought so far this has been a good season for both these teams here in the USFL. It's really a successful first inaugural season. Let's put it that way. Absolutely. I mean, I thought, But yeah. So for those who are new to the channel, have been here before, you know the deal. With the amount of times I get asked, to show the game, but unfortunately I can't do that because of copyright reasons. But obviously, huge shout out to the scorecount.com for these free online scoreboards. Just to really kind of help out a little bit. Now here come the Stars, the North Division champs. That's crazy, but then again, you love to see it as well. But yeah. Yeah, so I mean, so far I thought, I didn't see any Birmingham Stallions games, but I like what the Stars have brought, despite the fact that the fact of the matter is, they need to you gotta play better against what they did against the Generals, and you gotta stop the running game too. But according to PNC Bank, so you got some players to watch. For the Stars, you got quarterback Case Cookers, who I thought, let's be real, since when Brian Scott went down with that injury, I thought this team could have looked. I actually thought they actually played better. What's good, Valix? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Greatly appreciate that. And then you got Jamar Smith. So you got the 2 quarterbacks between these 2 teams that are the players to watch for. Absolutely. Yeah, what's good, Adrian? What's good, my guy? Welcome to me calling the USFL Championship game between my Stars and the Birmingham Stallions. So that's the players to watch in Canton, Ohio. Man, you really love to see it, though. You really, truly do. All right, so we're getting ready to start the national anthem. Absolutely. But huge shout out to everybody that's tuning in, though. So right now we're just getting ready to present the colors and getting ready for the national anthem. Well, all that good stuff. You guys definitely share everything out, though. Really, every bit helps. But yeah, man, who is excited for some championship football? Yeah, so we're getting ready. Well, once we get through like the national anthem, like the colors will. No, my apologies for that. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. Absolutely, every bit, little bit helps. Guys, like to definitely share out the content. Let's see if what's good. 1 second, guys. All right. So yeah, so we're just gonna get through the national anthem. Even though it's playing, but I had my phone. Well, obviously for copyright reasons, but it is what it is. But huge shout out to the 5 total people that's in here, though. Greatly appreciate you guys just tuning in. Kind of get little things too. Stars. I mean, you know what the Stars' deal is. Got to stop the run game. Yeah, so coming up will be the coin toss and the kickoff. So this is going to be very interesting. Yeah, huge shout out to the 6 though coming in though. I greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. Greatly appreciate everybody though. You know how it is over here. You know, actually, so far I thought I was doing a really good job of calling some majority of the Stars games this year. Even though I definitely would try to do a lot more going into the next season. Absolutely, for sure. But appreciate everybody tuning in though. Definitely share it out, man. All right. Give you one, two. Yeah, so right now we're on the commercial break before we get ready for the coin toss and the kickoff to start off the 2022 USFL inaugural championship game. And you gotta love to see it. And obviously too that. All right. All right. You showed up the 4 though. Yeah, man. Surprised. Hope everyone's just having a good Sunday evening, especially if you love the USFL. I appreciate everybody like Dante, normal guy, Alex. Appreciate you tuning in. Liam, greatly appreciate it. Definitely Adrian and definitely Valix Pine Sports. Greatly appreciate it as well. Give you once. Okie dokie. Okay, so Birmingham upset. And we got Nightings. What's good, my guy? Absolutely. If we could use another one. Oh, apologies for that. Oh boy. Absolutely. Yeah. I thought so far. I thought the USFL. So I thought it was a great season for the USFL since coming back. I really do think that. I mean, appreciate everybody tuning in. Right now, we're still going through. Obviously, still on a commercial break. We should be getting ready for the coin toss and the kickoff in about a couple minutes or so. But yes, yeah, you show the 7 total people that's in here. I greatly appreciate that as well because I like this kind of content. Yeah, definitely smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it for those who are tuning in from Facebook. Greatly appreciate that as well. And yeah. So Birmingham has won the coin toss. Absolutely. I thought the Tampa. And look, I'll give a lot of props to the Tampa Bay Bandits. Absolutely, because I thought this. Because now I'm just looking for. And like I said too, I'm also going to be doing XFL content when that starts up again. So I'll probably mix in between USFL and some USFL games and some XFL games too going into the new year next year. So Skip Holtz, 10 and 1 record this season. Best career through 11 games. Not too shabby, man. That's pretty good, though. Okay. Hopefully we're getting ready to start the kickoff, though. Pretty much shout out to the 6 total people that's coming in. Greatly appreciate that. Play together, play physical, protect the ball, believe and have confidence in what we're doing out here as a team. Thank you, Steve. Joe. All right, thanks a lot. Birmingham finished 10-1 after last week's playoff game, and you can see. So 6-1 record since the Week 5 loss to Birmingham. Like I said, I mean, probably honestly working. I have, that's right. Working and then start looking for another job. So look to the Birmingham Stallions. So Birmingham is under 4.5. So over under is 45.5. If for those who are betting on this game. But looks like Philadelphia is going to receive the football, and you got obviously Maurice Alexander, probably one of the best special teams I've seen, return guys, the USFL. And here we go. And Birmingham kicks it off. And here we go. And Alexander past the 20, gets to put to the 30, about the 31. Okay, not too shabby. So Case Cook is in the Stars offense now let's get to work. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. That's crazy of how much this team plays a lot different since, when Brian Scott went down. So all right, so I got press 31 and hands off and completes that's incomplete to the I think Sewell was intended receiver. So for the offense, you got Seth, or what the hell? The offense, you got numbers. That's a decent. Obviously, Terry. So Paul Terry with the run, obviously with the running back, got Gray. Oh, damn. So we got 2nd and 10 for the Stars. Looks at the 5 wideout set. So Kokas takes the snap, draws back to pass, pressure coming outside the pocket, complete, and that's incomplete. So Roland was the intended target for Case Kokas. All right. Now he shot at the 6, though, coming in, though. So we got a 3rd and 10, still at the 31, or that's at the 29, I should say. So it's Philadelphia takes a timeout here. Okay, but yeah, huge shot at the 8 people though. So Philadelphia forces their first time out of the game. Stallions, how should I saw this with the defense, the highlights. You can't take anything for granted with the defense of the Stallions. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah. All right. So we got 3rd and 10. Kokas takes the snap, drops back. Pocket collapsing, throws. And that's incomplete. So that's a 3 and out for the Stallions defense here. So Philadelphia has to punt it away. Poor possession for the Stars in that. All right. So Aguilar's going to have to kick it away here. All right. So Aguilar gets the kickoff here. Oh, nice hit. So Chris Roll with a nice hit. So Birmingham will take over. So J. Moore Smith and the offense. So J. Moore against the New Orleans, 17 to 27, 238 yards and 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. First game without an interception since week 6. So we got a third. All right. We got a 1st and 10 at the about the 20. We got to hands it off. Scarborough tries to go to the outside, gets a nice block, gets first down. It gets the first down a little bit more on the play. Okay. So we got a 1st down, Birmingham. Hey, a shout out to the 10 people that's coming in, though. Really appreciate that. And Jamar Smith actually gets a nice block to help. He gets Scarborough get some yardage. And Smith drops back. Pocket collapsing. Throws. And that's wide open to what's that? Just a tight end, Holly. Was a 25-yard pass and just looked like a blown coverage. So, oh yeah, he shot the 10 though. And Jamar said, huh? Just shrugged your shoulders like it was nothing. About under 12 minutes to go here in the first quarter. So we got a 1st and 10. Pass before the 38-yard line. As Scarborough gets the handoff. And gets knocked out of bounds. So a 2nd down coming up for the Birmingham Stallions. He shot to the 10 though, coming through. So we got 2nd and 2. It's an off that 8-yard run for Skip Holtz in the offense. So 2nd and 2. So Smith already 1-1 for 25 yards, but he shot to the 11. Yo, what's good, Dark Horse? What's good, man? Now Williams with a nice shovel pass. Okay. Absolutely. Greatly appreciate you tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, so a weird looking shovel pass. But yeah. So Marlon Williams gets the 1st down for the Stallions. So 1st and 10. I gotta run. It looks like and hands it off and gets stopped across the 25. Huge shout out to the 11 total people in here. Greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. We're probably honestly not my last Phillies live stream, but there's more coming, and I have some non-Phillies sports coming as well when it comes to live streams. But huge shout out to total 13 though. So we got a 2nd and 7, just barely under over 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. So it was a 3-yard carry for the Birmingham Stallions. So about the 26. 2nd and 7. Smith drops back, throws, and that is incomplete. So 3rd and 7 now coming up for the Birmingham Stallions. All right, so we got about 9. Okay, it looks like so we got a 3rd and 7. So it looks like I'm a little bit headed towards the game clock a little bit. Let me just pause it right here. So basically, got under 9.5 to go. All right, give me and boom. There we go. So 2nd and 3rd. I'm sorry, 3rd and 7 coming up. takes a snap, drops back, throws. And that's a incomplete pass. So obviously a good defensive stop for the Stars. Most likely. All right. So we got a 42-yard field goal attempt from Brandon Aubrey here. And the kick is good. Oh, wrong button. So 8:39 here in the first. So the Stallions, honestly, not a bad start. I mean, I thought it could be worse. Can't be worse than that. So let me fix the game clock here. So, and then the possession will go back to the Philadelphia Stars. But huge shout out to the 10 that is in here. Greatly appreciate it. Hey, like I said, I'll still be here, but huge shout out to the 9. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, for those who are new to me, you should smash the like button. Hit that subscribe button, guys. You're new because we are on the road to 1K here. Because it seems you guys have been blowing these streams out of the water. You know, so far this entire USFL season. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you shout out to the 12 people that's here, though. Greatly appreciate it. At the same time. So now we're on a commercial break after a field goal attempt by the Birmingham Stallions. Then again, at least some good defensive stops by the Stars defense. Except for the a couple of instances where, you know, a 25-yard pass, like, you know, just on the blown coverage in the way that, you know, that should not have happened. But yeah, I mean, but huge shout out to 13 coming in. Greatly appreciate 11 from the YouTube side of things. Greatly appreciate that. We greatly appreciate that over here on the Philly Sports Talk podcast as well. All right. Yep, definitely. Yeah, exactly. It's not a bad score. Down by 3. Could be. Well, yeah. I can't complain about that. All right. So we are. Oh, sorry about that. All right. They started fast last week. They started fast in their first matchup against Birmingham back in week 5. In fact, they jumped out to a 17-7 lead against the Stallions before the Stallions rolled on. All right, so get ready. So we got Maurice Alexander takes it back, and here we go. Past the 20, past the 30 a little bit, and it's about the 33. So, oh, damn it. So I got 8:31 here. Got a 1st and 10. So here come the offense. Yo, what up, Dante? Yeah, that is true. So we got a 1st and 10 to 33. After the Stars, you know, couldn't get anything going. So it looks like we got, what is that? We got Colburn at the back, in the backfield, or no? I'm sorry, that's Terry in the background, in the backfield. Here we go. Terry gets close to the 40. So that's a 5-yard gain. So, but it doesn't come on second. All right. So 1st and 10. And hands up to Terry. Terry tries to jump to the outside and gets more closer to midfield. What a good run and get a nice first down for the I'm sorry, that's Williams with a nice run to get the first down for Philadelphia. So we still got a 1st and 10 with under 7.5 to go here in the first. With the Stars down 3. So you got a 1st and 10. Look at the 40, about the 48, give or take, close to midfield. And Kokas takes the snap, drops back, throws, and completes the pass to looks like to what's that? So Roland with a nice catch and gets some nice yardage out of that. So far inside that the ratios are over that short side of the field. Case Cookins makes a great decision and gives it. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. Definitely share out the content. Every bit helps. So Case Cookins 1 of 4 for 18 yards. So Cookins takes the snap, throws, and completes it to Sewell. So I'm sorry, that's Gray. I apologize. So Gray with a nice first down reception there. So we're getting very close. So it looks like the Stars are going to are getting close to the red zone. Huge shout out to everybody tuning in, though. So yeah, under 6 minutes to go, 1st and 10 at the 21. So we got Terry in the backfield. Hands off to Terry. Terry gets past it up towards the 10, about the 20, the 18 or 19 yard line, give or take. So 2nd and 4 now coming up for the Philadelphia Stars. Appreciate everybody, though. So huge shout out to the 8 total people here. So we're trying to get the offense going with. So that's the 2nd timeout for the Stars. So yes, we got about 5:10 to go here in the first. All right. All right. Hey, appreciate everybody tuning in. Obviously, we're on the commercial break since the Stars had to take another time out because of communication issues. Because I don't know, because like I said, I don't know, Kokas couldn't hear, or there was like problems with his helmet, or like the radio communication in his helmet. So yeah, so right now, as the score stands, the Stallions are up by a field goal. But the Stars are in red zone range. Yeah. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in. If you guys are new, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 1K here. We still got to get to 600 over here on the Philly Sports Talk podcast. But also we're coming to you live from the Spotlight Sports Network as well. If you're watching from there, you can check out all my colleagues. Link down below. Yeah. Yeah, right. It's 8 USFL teams. Yeah, absolutely, Dark Horse. I really do agree with that because the thing about it is because we actually beat. All right, so we're actually back from commercial break. Yeah, but yeah, we just beat with our passing game. Now the running game is definitely in favor of at the time the New Jersey Generals. We got about 5:10 to go here in the first, down 3. So we got a 1st and 10 coming up for the field. I'm sorry, 2nd and 4. I apologize. So semifinal against New Jersey, 5 trips to the Reds, 1 touchdown, a field goal, 2 giveaways, and a missed field goal. Missed field goal, man, I thought that was crucial. So it looks like we got Williams in the backfield. So Cookis hands it up to Williams. Pushes first, and that is a 1st down for the Philadelphia Stars. So I'm sorry, that's the 3rd, so about a yard short. All right, so 3rd and 1. Here we go. So Cook is 205 for 33 yards passing. She's under 40%, which is 5th in the USFL on 3rd down percentage. So Cook is hands up. And that is a complete stop. So that's another 3 and out by the Stars. All right. Yep, that is true. We have 2. That was back in 1984 and then 1985 before they moved to Baltimore. They relocated to Baltimore. Absolutely. So we got a field goal attempt coming up. The Luis Aguilar, 10 of 13, the longest 49. And the kick is good. Game tied. So a nice drive by the Stars to get back on the board. So now we are tied at 3 with under 4 to go here in the first quarter. I'll kind of a little bit of 2 seconds behind, but there we go. Fix the. All right, but I appreciate everybody tuning in. Dark Horse, man, I appreciate you also tuning in as well. That's the thing too with these USFL streams I've done this entire season is meet absolute new people. Some of the coolest new people, whether it's from my channel, this Philly Sports Talk podcast, or the Spotlight Sports Network, or the Spotlight Sports streams. But yeah, have you also, for those who are kind of new around my channel, have not checked out my community posts, I've been doing a lot more non-Phillies baseball live streams, despite the fact that Phillies kind of pissed me off a little bit. But yeah, I've done the Cubs. Unfortunately, I had to cut that short because of the championship game tonight. But I do really appreciate everybody tuning in. If anybody knows that's a Rockies fan or Padres fan, I got that game coming up after the Sixers and Raptors Summer League game because that's on the 13th. And then other than Dante, who I know is a Houston Astros fan, or even like the Angels, God help you. I also doing that game as well between the Astros and the Angels for the regular season. But yeah, so that's what I got planned. Other than a couple, and also a couple WNBA games in between here. Yeah, Boston win because Cubs blew it because off a missed throw by by Wick, because apparently the chopper back to him overthrew the first baseman, and 2 runs came in to score onto that. So yeah, but not too worried about it. At least I'm not. I will not get mad at that because if that was my Phillies, I would get fucking pissed. Yeah, right. A huge shout out to the 13 total people. Baltimore. I see that's the thing too, which is crazy to really think about. I have a couple favorite. When it comes to the Ravens, I have only like 2 good players. That's Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. And as much as I say Joe Flacco because he's my third option because he is in Audubon, New Jersey, and I live in Jersey. I live right next to Audubon, so like that's the reason why I like Joe Flacco. But I don't think Joe Flacco's an okay quarterback to say the least. But here we go. So we got a nice return here. So it looks like stopped at the 50-yard line. Goes number 7, Bolden Jr. Okay. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in, though. Really do. So Victor Bolden with a nice return up to the 50-yard line for the Birmingham Stallions. Really appreciate that. A huge shot of the 13, though. Greatly appreciate that. So Victor Bolden Jr. semifinal against New Orleans, a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. That's first. So we got a third. So first and 10 at the 50 with 3:41 to go. So we got. So we got. So Smith hands up, play action. Looks like it's about a yard on the reception on that. So second down. Liam, I have no idea. I haven't checked. Right. A huge shot of the 12, though. Greatly appreciate you guys are tuning in. So we got a 3rd and 9 here. Or 2nd and 9, I apologize. Jesus Christ. With under 3 minutes to go. So 2nd and 9. Smith drops back. He throws and completes it. So back to Bolden and short at the 40-yard line for a first down. So 3rd down and short coming up. Exactly, a 3rd and 2 now coming up for the Birmingham Stallions. So it's 3rd and 2. And we got a flag on the play. Let's see, what do we got? So we got a false. What's good, Eric? Appreciate you tuning in. So we got a false start on Birmingham. All right, so 3rd and 7. And Smith takes the snap, drops back, pump fakes, and completes it to number 17. And again, breaks a couple tackles on the play. So Williams with the first down reception. All right. Yeah, huge shout out to the 15 that's in here. Really appreciate it. So Marlon Williams makes with the first down reception. So looks like Scarborough takes the snap. And he's going to have a lot of room to run and touchdown. And Bo Scarborough with a running touchdown. This is why I said one of the keys. Like, they got to stop with the run. You got to defend the run game. That's always been the Stars' weakness, is the run defense. But huge shout out the. Hey, appreciate it, man. Great. Welcome. Yeah, right. But huge shout out to everybody tuning in, though. And the extra point is good. So now it's a 7-point lead for the Birmingham Stallions. So Jamar. That was Jamar. The way how it's. Oh, shit. So Bo Scarborough puts adds on to the lead for the Birmingham Stallions. Appreciate it. Like I said, I mean, for Stars, their weakness is the run defense. It's always been that way. And some of the games I've seen, yeah, it kind of got me frustrated. Yeah, absolutely appreciate it. Or Citizen 3, greatly appreciate it. All right. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're all on the road to run K, but obviously 600 subscribers is the next pit stop along the way. But hey, if you like other stuff, I mean, I've done some WABA coverage. I will do a lot more Sixers content as well. Oh, let me check. Let me check this. Let me. Oh God, let me check. God, sorry, I just got it before this game. I almost got finished eating Doritos. It's still nothing right now. Right now on the ESPN between Wainwright and Wheeler. Okay. Damn, that's just so overrated as hell. That's all I gotta say. Other than that, I appreciate everybody though. Absolutely. I appreciate everybody tuning in though. Huge shout out to the 1312 from the Philly Sports Talk podcast. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, so we got about a minute 24 to hear in the first with the Stallions up 9. That's up by a touchdown though. It's like at least it's easy. It's manageable. It's manageable though. But appreciate everybody that's tuning in though. So we got a minute 24 here with the Stars down 9. What's good, Andre? What's good, man? And Maurice Alexander takes it back. Past the 30, up to the 30, jumps to the outside, makes a nice cut to the outside, and gets just past the 30. So nice tackle by Tillery. So Case Cocos and the offense got to get something going here. So we got a 1st and 10, but yeah, appreciate it. What's good, Andre? What is good? Appreciate everybody tuning in. So I got a Birmingham with 108 total yards compared to the Stars 52. Good Lord. So Case Cocos. This is the championship game, Max. Absolutely. So I got Cocos takes the snap, drops back to pass, completes it to Sewell. And Sewell gets about 3 yards on the play. Oh, so that's Gray. I wouldn't. But then again, why would the Warriors risk that since already that Katie's already played for them? So I wouldn't. All right. So we got under a minute to go here. So we got a 2nd and 7, about 47 seconds to go here in the first. And we got looks like number 12 into the and takes the snap. Throws and completes, and that's overthrows Gray. Just not. And just completely overthrew his intended receiver. But he shot at the 15 total people that is in here. I greatly appreciate that. Absolutely, Earth Citizen. And Gray is not happy with that. Got 10 seconds to go here in the first, so it's just pretty much sure they're going to just let this clock run down. And So that is it. Yep, that is the end of the first quarter. So saved by the quarter. So there we go. So the second quarter we go after a commercial break. But yeah, so the Stars down 9. Just not a good start so far for the Stars here in the championship. Yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in, though. I really do greatly appreciate that. So, yeah, like I said, Stars, you gotta tighten up that run defense. Let's put it that way. The Stars just never been good with the run defense. It has been gotten better the last. Yeah, so it's still 10-3 Stallions, Liam. Absolutely, because right now we're on commercial break going into the second quarter. All right. Appreciate everybody though. All right. Huge shout out to the 13 though. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, I think this is like going to be like a common theme for the Stars. They got to tighten up that run defense. And it's something that has always been their weakness in some games. Let's put it that way. But yeah. Oh, really? Okay. A huge shout out to the 15 though coming in though. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, but yeah, well. Appreciate everybody tuning in. So right now, like I said, it's on commercial break at the moment. All right. Okie dokie. Hey, huge shout out to the 18 though. Greatly appreciate that. Really do. Now on a commercial for the Pennsylvania Lottery. Yeah, yada yada yada. But I wouldn't. But why would the Warriors want to bring KD back after even though KD and Draymond Green has butted heads, that 1 year? But that's just me. But I just feel like the Suns would have definitely make absolutely. Yep. So we're back to the start of the second quarter with the Stars down 9 to the Birmingham Stallions. Here in our entire Fox Sports crew coming to you from the Tom Benson Pro Football Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio for the USFL Championship Game 1. Okay, dokie, but he shot at the 16 though. Greatly appreciate it. All right, so 3rd and 7 for the Stars at the 38 or 39. And Kokas takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws. It completes it to, and that's an incomplete pass to Sewell, the intended target. And we got a flag on the play. So look at that. Might be a pass interference on Birmingham. So number 9 gets the pass interference call. All right. Down 7, I apologize. Yeah, so it's down by a touchdown, basically. So Haney gets called for the pass interference on Philadelphia. And we got an injured Stallion on the play, well, after the call was made. I'm sorry, Allen gets called for the penalty. It looks like Haney kind of got shaken up on the play a little bit. Oh, snap. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, well, Reese has always been known to be a streaky player. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 for the Stars after that pass interference goal. So bad the about the 48. And Cookus takes a snap, hands off to the running back. And Williams gets about 6 or 7 on the play. Or sorry, 5 on the play, I should say. So 2nd and 4 now coming up for the Philadelphia Stars here. About 14 and a half to go here in the second quarter with the Stars down 7. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. And 2nd and 4. I got a blitz coming. Cookus tries to finds the time to throw, but runs and gets behind the line of scrimmage. Well, so 3rd down. Yeah, 3rd down and 4 now coming up for the Stars. Yep, absolutely. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We got a 3rd and 5. So it looks like a loss of a yard for Cookus. Not the smartest idea, but oh well. So 0 for 2 for a 3rd down for the Stars. Not the best stat you want to see. And we got a encroachment. It could be an encroachment on Birmingham, so that's going to move the sticks a little bit. So automatic 1st down goes to Philadelphia on that encroachment call. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 after the encroachment call. So yeah, looks like Williams in the backfield. And hands up to Williams. Dumps to the outside. Gets about gets a couple of yards on the play, about 3 or 4 yards on the play. That's a 3-yard run for Williams. Yeah, Philly does have the ball, Liam. As hence by the possession arrows. That's the reason why I have the possession arrow up on the scoreboard, so you can tell who's got the ball and who doesn't. So we got a 2nd and 7 now coming up for the Stars. We're just barely over 12. Well, I know my game clock's a little bit behind. So Case Cookus is 3 of 7 for 36 yards. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be more smart with the football. And hands it to the running. And Williams jumps to the outside, tries to get some positive yardage, gets like about a 1 or 2 yard gain. So that's a 3rd and 6 now coming up for the Stars. All right. Absolutely. We got a 3rd down and 6 or 7, I should say. Apologies. So 3rd and 7. We got Terry in the backfield. Cookus drops back, throws, intended to, and no flag on the call against Maurice Alexander.
So this contact here, does it prevent Maurice Alexander from coming back and catching the ball? Certainly does. Now,
yeah, I'm surprised the Birmingham Stallions even got away with that on Allen once again. Another punt for the Stars. God damn it. Now I got a late flag. Now I just... Oh, of course, a delay game against Philadelphia. Great. But yeah, you could throw a flag against us, but you can't throw a flag against Birmingham for the second time for pass interference. I don't think so. So that's some bullshit, though. That is the most bullshit thing I've ever seen in the championship game. So now we got another punt for the Stars. Not a good possession once again. Another blown possession. And we get the kickoff. And a nice defensive stop by the Stars. So it looks like they're going to have. It looks like these Stallions are going to have it at the 1 yard line. All right. All right. All right. Unfortunate. So yeah, so Birmingham apparently gets away with a PI call, but apparently the first time gets flagged for it, but the second time, I don't think that's that. Now let's let that one pass. But yeah. But yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, happy 1st of July to everybody, though. Greatly appreciate that. Absolutely. So Stallions will have possession at the 1 yard line after, unfortunately the refs kind of just not missed the PI call on Birmingham for the second that was the second time that the let's be real should have been flagged for the pass interference, but the first time they got flagged for that. Unfortunately, I don't know why the refs didn't really think about it, because the cornerback the defensive back didn't turn around and try to even though it was underthrown, but still, that should be an automatic PI call, because the defensive back didn't bother to turn around and look at the football, because that should be an easy number one thing to really take a look at. But yeah. So now we're just seeing what Case Cougars has to say going forward. If you shove to the 11, though, greatly appreciate that. All right. So a second impasse since week 4, since obviously taking over. 11th, almost 1,200 passing yards. Nice. You love barbecue ribs. You love to see it. So now we got Texas will be great here for the Stars. So we got 11:33 to go here in the second quarter. The Stars down 7 at the 1 yard line. And Smith takes the snap, drops back to pass, and escapes the pocket and gets about a 1 or 2 yard gain on the play. On a nice tackle by, let's see, who's number by Wilkins. Wilkins with a nice tackle on Jamar Smith. Hey, you guys are lucky. I got to work tomorrow. So we got a 2nd and 8 now coming up for the Stallions. With 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. So we got number 11 in. Now Smith takes a snap, throws. So Bolden makes the catch, but it looks like Wilkins just right through his hands. And just right underneath his hand, under Wilkins' hands. That's really unfortunate. So we got a second down and third down and 1 now coming up for the Stallions. So I'm sorry, 3rd and 2 now coming up with. God damn. All right, so 3rd and 2. So Smith takes the snap. Has a lot of time to open room, and that is off Boldenson's hands. So we got a 4th and 2. So Cody Brown with a nice defensive stop. And for the I think normal guy, you might be behind me. Just a nice defensive stop by the Stars. And for those who have not seen the video of that dunk with the Cody Brown hit on Isaiah Henny, knocking out his teeth. So that's going to be the first. There we go. We get the punt. And Alexander past the 50, jumps to the outside, tries to get about towards the 45. About the 45, between the 45 and the 44. So Philadelphia will take over. So let's start going to a commercial break here. We got a first down coming for the Stars here. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in to the inaugural USFL Championship game. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in as well. Yeah, absolutely. Okie dokie. Oh God. Well, yes, I mean, right. So decent field position for the Philadelphia Stars, but now they got to take advantage of that 3 and out that they forced the Stallions to pretty much give up, pretty much at that point. All right. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in, though. Probably not one of my bigger ones that I've done when it comes to the USFL streams, but yeah, I'm happy though. I'm happy to provide you guys with some content, with this kind of content and commentary. All right. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's every Friday nights. Absolutely. All right, so we're back on commercial break.
And by Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? From the Pro Football Hall of Fame here in Canton, Ohio, and more thanks to the President Jim Porter and the entire staff of the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
So you got the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, but a huge shout out to the 11 total people that's here. So we got a 1st and 10 now coming for the Stars. And so we got a 1st and 10 at the 44. And Kokas takes the snap, drops back the pass. Has a lot of time, escapes the pocket. And he's going to run for a first down and a lot more. And just steps out of bounds. And we got a flag on the play. I appreciate it. Hey, thank you, Marvin. I really greatly appreciate that. And we got a holding on number 73. Yeah, of course. So so holding on number 73. That's unfortunate.
And this defensive line rocket, it made it hard on this old they have been active and they have been strong early in this game.
All right, so 1st and 20. Now it looks like Williams is now going to join in the backfield here. And we got a bad snap. Focus with a jump. And cannot get that to Maurice Williams-Alexander. Apparently, Cook just took a big hit on the play, apparently.
This is not a good feeling. So here's Cookus in the backfield. The snap is just
God damn. Like, how bad do you have to be to really make that bad snap?
tries to make a play where only his guy can make it as Gates hits him. Gates, all USFL linebacker, one of the best players in this league. It should be noted, Cookus took a hit very similar to that last week and actually aggravated an injury in his back. To come out of that game for a series. So we'll see here how he's moving around after taking a similar hit here in the championship.
So 2nd and 20. Jeez. Now we got Williams now coming back into the backfield. And takes the snap. Hands off to Williams. Williams jumps to the outside. Tries to get some yardage, and that's going to be a 3rd down. But it's about a 4-yard gain, I guess.
All right.
Absolutely. Got a 9:03 left to go here in the second. 3rd and 16 at the 50. So Cookus drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Nice open receiver to Sewell. Past the 30. Up towards the 20-yard line. So a 1st down completion to Jordan Sewell
To get all that yardage back. We got a 1st and 10 for the Philadelphia Stars.
Okay, that was a lot bit of a better play. And Smith doesn't look happy on that. So 1st and 10. Nice quick and that's incomplete. To the intended target, I think it was Williams.
What's interesting is that the Stallions team, they have been the best 3rd down defense in the league all year. I mean, their last 2 games of the regular season, opponents combined 2 for 20 on 3rd down, and then last week was terrific. 10 of 14, 12, 3rd and 18, 3rd and 11.
So we got 8-14, so we got a 2nd and 10 at the 25 at the 35. And takes a snap. Steps up in the pocket, throws. It completes a touchdown, Philadelphia.
That's a 25-yard reception to Jordan Sewell. We just barely have it.
So 8:07.
Now Aguilar with a chance to tie the game up with just under 8, which is over barely 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
And Aguilar and off the upright. You got to be kidding me.
Come on, Aguilar. What the fuck? Just a nice outside catch or backshore catch to Sewell, but Aguilar, you moron. Like, I thought fucking goddamn what's his face was worse, but really, at 25 yards out, you can't make a fucking extra point.
Explain that to me.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, absolutely, man. Fuck. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Now just gotta get a stop here. You really gotta get a stop here. Because you still got time. You got a little, just barely over 8 minutes to go here in the first half. All right. Well, the Stars defense has to come through. I know that for a fact. All right. All right. Absolutely. But look at the positive, though, man. We're only down one now, but still, game should have been tied. Let's just put it that way. But I thought Cookies has made some good throws, though. Let's put it that way.
So 8:07 to go here in the second quarter.
The only touchdown for Birmingham. They lead it by 1 point here. So why don't we take a look at Mr. Scarborough?
So Scarborough's profile went to Alabama, 2 times national champion. Leads the Stallions in scrimmage yards and touches.
This dude is 6'1", 235. He can run, he can move. There's the touchdown earlier in the game that put the Stallions on the board and gave them that 10-point. I tell you, he's terrific. He went to Alabama, obviously. He was part of that long lineage.
There we go. So we got like Bolden tries to jump to the outside and gets passed up to the 40-yard line. So yes, about the 40-yard line. So July 19th, the coverage for the All-Star game will be live set on 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. I think what am I doing? I might think I'll do that game. All right. So Jamar Smith. Wow, drafted by the Padres, and he got Joe Klatt, 11th round pick by the Padres back in 2000.
That's crazy.
Well, I know in 2 seconds. So you got a 1st and 10 at the 40 for Smith and the Stallions. And takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws, and that's a complete pass
To Victor Bolden Jr. All right.
So 7 to 10 for the 74 yards. Bolzer got 3 catches for 32 yards. So you got a 1st and 10 at the 41. So Smith takes the snap, drops back to pass, got pressure coming, throws. And that is caught for a fucking touchdown. Are you serious? God damn it. Another blown coverage by this goddamn Stars defense.
That's embarrassing. Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. A blown goddamn coverage. Who's the defensive coordinator for the damn Stars? But damn, that was just a board. Unbelievable. So Aubrey to add the extra point. Unreal. And the kick. And that is good. So now it's 17-9. Unreal. Hopefully next year the Stars can get a better defensive coordinator, but holy crap. Goddamn real. Unreal. Yeah, Alex. Blown goddamn coverage. Just unreal with that bullshit. Yeah, boy.
Inside that hug we just saw with you and Skip. Yeah, we had a little miscommunication with Coach Holtz, which, it never really happens, but he was just really excited about the play call we had. We went over the game plan a little bit. I saw the play call sheet before the game, so I already knew what play that he was calling. He put an extra tag in there, but I knew it wasn't a tag for the play, so I just, put the right play into play, made a great read.
That's unbelievable. The fact you had one of your defensive backs stop them to play and blow the coverage. Unbelievable. Exactly. But the problem is sometimes they got Maurice Alexander 2 for 20, jumps outside. And he gets tackled a little bit past the 20. It's just a wide open shot down the field and a blown coverage. Got a 1st and 10, and hands up to looks like Terry to the outside, gets up to the 30. So 2nd down and 4 coming up on the 6-yard. All right. So 2nd and 4 for the Stars.
So Cook is already 5 for 12 for 85 yards on the touchdown.
But just after that blown, what up, Dante?
And Cook drops back, dumps it off to Terry, gets past the 40 and just goes to the outside. So first down. And we got a little bit scrappy by Terry.
It's a nice 16-yard completion by Case Cookus.
That's a nice bubble screen.
So Scott Brown with a nice defensive block to get that bubble screen to
Be effective.
Oof.
So Cook hands off to Terry, who sprints to the 40, past the 40, towards the 30, but the 35. That's a first down for. I'm sorry. That's that's Chris Rowland. I apologize. So Chris Rowland with a nice run.
That's an interesting
Call.
Let's put it that way. A huge shout out to everybody that's tuning in, though.
And Rowland with a nice run. We got a 1st and 10. And Cookus drops back to pass. And has to get the ball away. It's an incompletion. So 2nd and 10 now coming up for the Stars.
Before the game, O-line coach Jim Chiganitsky once again just bragging about how much Case is loved by these guys because it's all out, full accelerator, and a play like that, we're just being creative and save all those yards.
So 2nd and 10. And Cookus takes a snap, drops back, dumps it off to Williams, tries to cut to the outside, and gets a couple 2 yards from the play.
Damn.
So we got Case Cook is already 7 to 15 for 104 yards.
And with the touchdown to go along with that.
So 3rd and 7. It looks like Williams is going to the outside. And we got Cookus drops out of the pocket. Are you serious? What call was that? And gets fucking sacked and there's a 4th down coming. Are you fucking kidding me?
Cookus, that was the worst call you could ever have made. Yeah, exactly. The ball should have got out of his hands.
I'm sorry. That's some bullshit. We got a 4th and 20 now coming up. Unfucking real from this team. And Aguilar gets the punt off. And Bolin calls a fair catch past the 10-yard line. So now they're showing like the last meeting of the regular season where the Stars just got their ass whooped
30-17. Appreciate of the 14 that's still sticking tuning in, though. I mean, Bart Andrews has got to get on this defense. He's getting on the defensive coordinator's ass. Hey, what's good? What is good?
All right, let me get the clock going here. So we got a four minutes here in the 2nd quarter. So Stars down 8 to Birmingham because this is the and Smith hands it off to Scarborough, and gets about a couple yards, well, 3 or 4 yards on the play.
There's some serious chippiness going on right now. This is the chip on the shoulder that the Stars play with. Here's Ahmad Dixon at the end.
And Ahmad Dixon tried to help out with the tackle.
Whistle, then he gives him a little bit of a push right there. Dixon takes exception, and then there's chippiness going on the line. So we certainly have got the juice here in this championship environment. There's no.
We got a 2nd and 4 on that 6-yard gain by Scarborough. And hands off to Scarborough. Tries to jump to the outside. Gets a first down and a little bit more. Tries and gets another outside to. Let's get more past the 20 to the.
Oh, that's some poor defense by this fucking Stars defense. Are you fucking kidding me? Now we got a flag on the play. Now we're gonna. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be. I think that might be on Birmingham. I don't think this is going to hold up. Let's see. Let's see what the call is here. Oh, so we might get a block. We might get a blindside block here, so that might be coming back. Looks like the microphone's not working. So it looks like we got 2 fouls, one on offense and defense, apparently. So Philly gets called for the face mask. So like now they're inside the replay center.
Blindside block, you got to be going parallel or back to your own end line, and he's not. He's working upfield, so it's not a blindside block. So that one we're gonna have to take off, and we're just trying to find what was the number of the face mask. We don't have the number, but it's on the right side.
I don't know. I mean, look, Birmingham has. Man, Philly just gave up a 70-yard run to fucking goddamn Scarborough. I mean, if it weren't for that missed field goal, I mean, this score would have been a lot different than it should have been. But Aguilar decides to fucking miss it. So no blindside block. Okay. So there's going to be no blindside block against Birmingham. Wow, that's some bullshit. This is ridiculous. So apparently the 70-yard run stands up. If I'm the Stars going into next year, I would have to start looking for the new defensive coordinator because whoever the DC is needs to be fired ASAP. So now they're already a first and goal for the damn Birmingham. Are you fucking kidding me? On goddamn real. That's some bullshit.
And Scarborough can't get much to go.
So Wiley comes up with the tackle.
So we got the 2-minute warning now coming up. That is some bullshit. All right. Give me a chance.
Try to add morons because the fucking. Hey, I'd rather have somebody else take. Because let's take it for the real. We're already blowing the coverage, and now we can't even fucking tackle for worth a damn. So yeah, absolutely. So let me check. Who is our? No, who gives a shit about the Michigan Panthers and Jeff Fisher? Riley, I thought he actually did pretty well with them. Let's see, Steve Smith. Why do I feel like I heard that name before? Mike Riley. I feel like I've seen him before. Breakers. Nope. Let's see. Cornerback, special teams. Martin Bayless. Dude. Okay, so went coach for the Bills, the Panthers, the Raiders. Wow. Okay. McGuire. Okay, I thought the defensive line has actually done well. Hey, what's good, Aladdin? What is good? Miller, good lord. Wow, he was a former man. Okay, so Brad Miller, our current defensive coordinator, went to the NFL with the Green Bay Packers. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So went to like 4 CFL and actually coached at a college in Ottawa. Now I can say why, man. So Brad Miller we need to drop Brad Miller getting a different defensive coordinator because I don't know what the idea is of calling some of these, like having some of your players, and say with Martin Bayless. Well, special teams has actually been pretty well. Bayless, I think, is iffy. Team 9. What the hell? Martin Andrews. Man, the Tennessee Oilers. Man, that's close. That's tough. So then Utah, Montana. I know about Montana State. All right. I appreciate everybody tuning in, though.
Birmingham has come out and been sensational here in the first half. They're averaging 13 yards a play on offense right now.
All right. Yeah, 2 minutes here. First, second and goal for the Stallions. So Smiths are 8 of 11. Hands off to Scarborough. Scarborough trips and gets. Yeah. Ain't that probably the worst feeling? Well, thank God I never played football, so I want to say as a running back, and we got a flag on the play. Damn.
Exactly what Skip Holtz was warning his group about in the timeout huddle.
So let's see. What's the flag going to be on now? Wow, you got to be kidding me. Dude, come. Wow, even the Barnett of the Star still sucks. Damn, are you sure that's. Man, why did the Stars even pick up Barnett in the first place? God damn it.
So here's 94, right in the middle of your screen. There he is right there. He's getting double teamed. And then he's down on the ground. We'll see. He kind of gets up and gives a little shove as he gets up off the ground.
Dude, you cannot.
What they're doing right now, because we've seen the chippiness, is that these officials are just trying to rein it in.
If I'm Andrews, I'm sitting his ass down on the bench. I'm sorry. That should not be fucking happening. So now we got a first and goal for the Stallions. So we got to go, a 3 running back set on the backfield. Hands up to Scarborough. Scarborough gets about a couple of yards on the play.
That's why at some point they're going to stay in this formation. They're going to have to throw the play action pass here. Sneak the tight end out to the corner. So big play action to Scarborough. Sneak the tight end past the safety. Joel, that's exactly what Jamar was asking in the previous timeout.
Got a second and goal for the Stallions here. Don't fall for the hard count. And we got flags are flying. Let's see who. the hell? So we got a false start on Birmingham. Okay. So Holly gets flagged for the false start. So you got a minute and 10.
Was that call on Jamar once? Because he corrected it. No. He said, Bronco. Jamar wanted Bronco right there.
So we got a minute. So I think trimming down to a minute. So they took 10 seconds off. The interception would be nice here for the Stars right now. So second and goal. And Smith takes the snap, drops back to pass. And outside the pocket he goes. And gets tackled at about the 10-yard line. Goes down. And now we got a flag on the play. God damn. Oh, never mind.
Jamar go down there, and this has been a rough sequence on offense after having such a great rhythm. And here they just got a little protection on the outside. Jamar tries to get himself loose.
Okay. We can just get a stop here, do it. And Smith steps in the pocket, throws, and off the hands of Brown. Oof. That's tough.
Jamar's trying to go to the corner. He throws it a little bit late. Because of that, Cody Brown. Here's Cody Brown, number 21, the safety. He's trying to get the ball to Victor Holt, but Brown undercuts him.
Just, gotta catch that. Gotta catch that, Brown. You. So we got 4 seconds to go here at 28 yards. And they got the kick. And that is good. And we are going into halftime here. So 20-9 at halftime. You got it, kid. Well, you know how that goes. Like I said, I mean, the defensive coordinator, I think the Stars have to improve on that because I don't know what the defensive coordinator is thinking with these plays. Yeah, I saw that the Padres did beat the Dodgers. And again, the Dodgers, as good as they are, they know how to lose games. So, and another thing too, like I said, about the defensive coordinator, I think the Stars really need to start looking at other options at defensive coordinator because I think Bayless actually has done a good job with these cornerbacks, but the defensive coordinator just has not done us justice. Now I gotta say, man, and Aguilar he's got to learn how to be hitting his kicks. Let's put it that way. But there you have it. We're going into the well, let me actually fix all this. Bam, bam, bam. Do. So now we're in halftime, so I'll be back.
Ain't that the truth? Okay, I've got to do my phone. But yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely true. But yeah, like I said, I mean, and if it, for those who are, if you're hearing fireworks in the background, yeah, my town's already starting to shoot off fireworks and all that good stuff. But yeah, but other than that, I mean, let me actually fix this really quick. Maybe, give me 1 second. There we go. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, so far, kind of gives. Yeah, so here's how this AP is still sticking with me. Like I said, not one of my bigger USFL streams that I've done. Usually I will have like 15, usually mostly 15, 20 people at the least. But like I said, I mean, the defense has got to step up going into the second half. Andrews has to get on the defensive coordinator's ass because Bayless and also has to get on Aguilar's ass for now start making his kicks. But that's just kind of how I want to see it. But it is what it is. All right. But yeah, so still in halftime. Obviously, the Stars they got a lot of ground to make up. If it weren't for that missed field goal or that missed extra point, yeah, and we would actually well, this game would have been turned out a lot different than it has to be. Now, I will say, I think the league in itself, I do think I'm not the kind of person who will say, this is rigged. But I will say, I find it very funny that the league wants to see the Birmingham Stallions win because, let's be real, the fact that they introduced the idea of having a neutral site was, let's be real, was kind of dumb to begin with. So there's the knock I have on the USFL because of that. Now, number two is the fact that the officials have blown a few calls. Obviously, the second pass interference that should have been flagged, despite the fact they got Allen for one. Not to mention, too, I mean, there's some fair ones that were called. I mean, just it's got to be more consistent, though. Let's put it that way. Because the fact is, it's like, look, I think that it's a good game so far, but just the Stars had to make up some ground. And if nothing changes going into next year, if I'm like the owner of the GM of the Stars, I would start looking. We'll start making some coaching changes. No, I don't think Brian Anderson is it's not a bad coach by any stretch of the means. I mean, he's doing what he can, but Bayless can. I think Martin Bayless can stay because I think the cornerbacks. I think we have a good cornerback depth. When you got Channing Stripling, led the USFL in interceptions. Let's be real. Basically, the Darius Slay of the USFL. Cody Brown, I thought actually is a pretty decent safety. But still should have had. Let's be real. Should have had that interception. But yeah, but that's what I got. I mean, when it comes to that. But other than that, I mean, Stars. Look, I'm not going to be able to because look, I thought this was a successful first inaugural season for the USFL, despite the fact it's been over 30 years, almost 40, a little bit over 40 years since the last interpretation of the USFL. But it's going to be it's tough because look, Birmingham, like I said, even Birmingham, I mean they went 10-1 for a reason. Now I will say, I mean the defense for the Stallions has been pretty good so far. But the Stars, their run defense, like I said, the run defense has always been the Stars' weakness throughout this entire year. Like when I called the regular season, the Stars regular season game against the Generals, against the Generals, they got outrushed to it's nothing. But we're getting ready to start the third quarter. All right, and let me change the background a little bit. Where is it? Where's that? There it is. There we go. So the first half stats, 135 rushing yards to start the Phillies, 57. Passing yards in favor of the Stallions at 113. Pretty much we're getting outbeat in every single offensive category.
To reverse this whole momentum. And this is what's becoming difficult is the fact that Birmingham's defense, Kurt, they've had a great plan, in particular up front. I want you to take a look at what the defense.
Yeah, the front seven, I think, for Birmingham has. Especially, when it's the perfect time to call a blitz switch, something I think the Eagles need to take a page out of the Stallions playbook and actually pay attention to this. I'm talking, and I hope Jonathan Gannon sees this perfectly clear to learn how to execute some plays and don't execute what Philly like the Philly did, giving up a blown coverage, which I know the Eagles have done a couple times since last season. So, but that's just me. But we're getting ready to start the third quarter very soon. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that what am I doing here? But yeah, but I do think Philly gets the ball back at the start of the second half. Let's see what Bart Andrews has to say. So Andrews so far trailing a 2-2 record when trailing at the half. Yeah, I mean we saw that. I mean in some of the games that I've done, the Stars have come back to win games, and still like perfect example against the Michigan Panthers that I did. They won even though they were trailing at the half. Come back to win and hangs on by a missed field goal by the Panthers. Now the Panthers were not not a good team at the time, but that was a game that they should have blown. Let's be real, should have blown out the Michigan Panthers. But oh nope, never mind. So the Stallions get the ball at the second half. That's some dumb shit. So here we go. So it looks like Bolding jumps to the outside, gets tackled a little bit past about the 40. So we got third quarter underway. And also, that's Jones actually taking that for the Stallions. Interesting. But huge shout out to the 10 people, though. Greatly appreciate that. No, goddamn, why am I? There we go. A huge shout out to everybody that's tuning in. So we got a 1st and 10. Oh, shit. Well, at least I can fix it. Boom, boom. There you go. Boom, boom, Bob's ring. Get the mouse cursor out. Yeah, it looks like 1st and 10. Now hands up. Looks like number 11 takes the pick and gets tackled close to the 50-yard line. So that's a 6-yard carry for number 4, I guess it was. He shot of the 6 though, or sorry, he shot of the 8 though. I greatly appreciate that. We got a 2nd and 4. So Smith is our 8. So Smith is our 8 of 12 for 115 yards. And it was 1 touchdown pass, and that was that blown coverage bomb. And Smith hands it off to number 11 once again. It gets tackled just past the 50. And Crawford comes up with the tackle with the 3rd down now coming up for the Stallions. We got 13:48 to go here in the third quarter, I should say, with a 3rd and 2 now coming up for the Birmingham Stallions here. So at the 49, I get by the looks of it. And Smith takes the snap, drops back, blitz coming. And nice coverage by Wilkins. So a 4th and 2 now coming up. So on so that's a little bit better stop. I'm sorry, no, that's not Wilkins. That was no, Dennis actually with the oof. That's not what you want to do as a receiver, not reach back. But so you got a 4th and 2. And so Stars with a nice stop there for a 3 and out against the Stallions. And we got the punt off, and it looks like Alexander Colesberg, fair catch. 12:51. All right, so there we go. Had to fix the game clock here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, though. Apparently, now there's a flag on the play. Excuse me? I don't think I missed anything. That's what I say. There's like that was weird, to say the least. But yeah, well. So to the commercial break we go here. But yeah, the Phillies do. Let me just check really quick here while we're in commercial break. But yeah, I appreciate everybody. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. All right. But yeah, huge shout out to everybody still sticking with me, though. Like I said, not one of my big, let's be real, not one of my bigger streams that I've done when it comes to the USFL. Um, but yeah. Okay. So Phillies just still have 4-0 over the Cards, but that's a good sign. But yeah, appreciate it though, man. All right, so yeah, we all know about the damn fireworks. Calm it down. Yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said before, I know I'm kind of repeating myself. Usually, this is not one of my bigger USFL streams that I've done, but hey, look, I enjoy bringing you guys some USFL content. You know, I really have I had second thoughts about doing it when this was introduced. Like, as a content creator, sometimes what goes through their minds is like, do I even really want to do it? I was like, do I really want to do it? Like, do I want to see what what support I can get for it? So I decided to do it, and I mean, I got some decent good amount of support from it. All right, but yeah, I will say happy early 4th of July to those who are going to celebrate. Unlike me, I got fucking work the next day. But it is what it is. So we got 12:51 to go here in the third. We got a 1st and 10 for the Philadelphia Stars. So Cookus takes the snap, hands it up to Williams, gets a few, like a 3 or 4 yards on the play. But yep, here we go. So Cookus 7-15 for 104 yards and touchdown. Rolling for 4 touches for 47 yards, and they got Jordan Sewell 2 catches for 50 yards and a touchdown so far in the game. Yeah, I think that's how the Stars offense works. I mean, they got something that I think the Eagles need to take a notice. Steps out of the pocket, nice jumps to Jordan Sewell, and gets slipped up on the. Scooby Wright, what a name!
Steps up, delivers the ball. Look at that, never flinches. His eyes down the field. That is a mark of a quarterback that knows what he's doing in the pocket. I tell you what, that is difficult to do.
All right, so we get Scooby Wright. That's an interesting name to say the least. But so 2nd and 3, so he takes a snap. Cookus throws and completes it to Chris Rowland up to the a little bit up to the 30. Chris Rowland is. That's another guy I think a lot of times. Yeah, hell, I even slept on Chris Rowland on this Stars team. Like, the fact that the ball got tipped and he still made the catch. All right, so Cookus takes a snap, drops back, throws, and nice catch by Gray, and goes out of bounds. Okay. All right, so I'm not going to fix this damn game clock again. Well, there we go. Shout out to the 9 total people in the stream, though. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, damn. I got to start the clock without me.
And Kokas dumps it off to another Titan. Williams breaks a few tackles, past the 40, up to the 30, but the 32. On a nice reception. That's a nice 34-yard reception by Williams.
Execution by the guard. Watch Jackson Scott Brown. He's going to get out in front of this. A little chip, and then he's out in front of Dexter Williams. And Dexter Williams waits just a moment for his guard to get out there, and then there's the block. Jackson Scott Brown takes out Scooby Wright, and Williams is able to move himself up the field. That's a couple of screen passes we've seen from the Stars that have been.
I appreciate everybody still tuning in with me. Really appreciate that.
And first and 10, Kokas takes a snap, jots back. The pocket collapsing, got to throw it. Nice hand up to Alexander once again, or Maurice Williams again. Oh, man, he gets hit hard.
And that's another first out for the Stars.
That's another. McFarland with a nice hit, but still. Oof.
But still, it can't be better than Cody Brown knocking out Isaiah Henning's teeth. I can say that much. Wow, that's a crazy. Really think now that I think about it, really, that's interesting. Signed earlier in the week,
so hands off to looks like to Terry and gets about a yard or two. That's about a yard on the play. So Terry with the yard
1 yard gain, so 2nd and 9.
Here coming for the Stars. So a 7-play, 78-yard drive for the last
over 4 minutes so far in this quarter. Hey, just got to keep with that got to keep moving quick. Got to wear out the defense.
So Kokas takes a snap, pocket collapsing instead, and that's it. And that's batted down, incomplete. Thomas with a nice defensive stop.
All right.
Kokas is trying to fit the ball into Roland, number 12. Watch all the Stallions. You're going to see all the Stallions right here. Their eyes are on him on that tip, and they're closing fast. That is a tight window, and that was going to be a precarious spot here, and that leads to a longer third down here for the Stars.
All right. So 3rd and 9 now coming up. And we got a flags fly on the field. We got a 3rd and 9. So number 90 gets called for the encroachment. So
Costin gets caught. Yeah, absolutely. But still, I think the defensive coordinator has to realize, there's got to be mistakes have to be cleaned up. Absolutely. But I do think the fact that we're signing. All right, has the clock started yet? Jesus Christ! Oh yeah. See, this is why I hate sometimes. So we got a 3rd and 4. So it's a manageable third and 4. So Kokas throws. Azul somehow made the catch for our first down. How the hell did he catch that? Woo! Okay. 1st and goal for Philadelphia. That's crazy. And it looks like it's behind him. It's like, damn. And a first down, some more for the Stars. All right, so we got now my clock's a little bit under as it seems. All right, so 1st and goal. Now run the football, damn it. There we go. Hands up to Terry, or so that's at Williams, and gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. Or sorry, loss of 1. All right. So 2nd and goal.
So Kokis takes a snap, throws it, and that's incomplete.
Like literally, you cannot run the damn football. Like it's not that hard. Like that's like the most logical thing to do. So Scooby right with the deflection. Man, blocked with the forearm. Yeah. Hey, you gotta use your body to block it, then so be it.
So it's still 3rd and goal. And Kokis got to get rid of it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Kokis, you lucky son of a bitch. How the hell did you...
So to George Sewell once again with a touchdown. Man, that is nuts to say the least. Oh, forgot about the damn possession arrow. God damn it. There, I fixed it.
Woo. Okay, Kokis, I see you. Oh,
George Sewell is it, man. I gotta, man, Birmingham had actually blown a coverage.
Now, Aguilar, you better make this goddamn kick. Oh, now I've got a timeout here.
Philly, what? Philly takes a timeout? God damn it. So we got to, okay. So we got 2 timeouts remaining for the Stars.
This is amazing, right? I mean, he just keeps his eyes downfield. The competitive nature. Now he thinks he's going to run. He starts
Okay. So let's see. What's Philly going to do? Man, just Jordan Sewell was just wide open now on that touchdown pass. Oh, it's a 2-point attempt.
So Philly is 28 of 29 of 1-point attempts, 1 of 2 from 2,
and from the 2-point attempt, and 1 of 2 from the 3-point attempt. Okay, so we got a 2-point attempt coming. Interesting. So let's see how far is 2-point attempt. Oh, damn. So 2-point attempt here with the. Okay. Hey. Okay, so about what? Almost about at the 10-yard line. Seems manageable. All right. So let's see what's okay. And hands off to the running back, Williams, and gets stopped. Okay. But still, man, I'd rather would just take the extra point. But then again, knowing Bart Andrews and why can't risk of having Aguilar really not miss another field goal or extra point, I should say, and really costing us. Which I'll say this too: Aguilar did not miss that field goal, but the score would have been a totally lot different than it has to be than it is now. Now, also I will say, look, even though it's a 5-point lead, it's still a manageable 5. Just a touchdown in itself would put the Stars up by 1. But I will do agree with that 2-point attempt by Andrews, because sometimes if you can't have faith in your kicker, man, I don't blame him. But yeah, so George Sewell with the wide open his second touchdown catch of the game to really put this team really. So now Stars are in double digits now, which should have been a lot different than it had to be if the Stars actually played, especially in the first half, where like the miscommunication on the that one touchdown pass from Jamar Smith to really put them up by 8, I should say. That should not have happened. And what I mean by that is just like the defensive coordinator has to realize too, they cannot stop that was just bad miscommunication. But it's just like I said. I mean, so
Now possession goes back to
to the Stallions. There we go. Okie dokie. Okay. Hey, huge shout out to everybody that's tuning in, though. Greatly appreciate it. Huge shout out to the 11, though. Greatly appreciate it.
Damn, that was a quick commercial break. God damn.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie, okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay. 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 Now the Stars have to play solid defense here. They got to get the stop here. With 5:17 to go, even though we have another quarter of football to play, but this is something I think the Stars have to need to step up. Now you got Bolden Jr. in the back to receive the kick.
All right, so we're getting ready for the kick. And Aguilar will get the kickoff going. Oh, that's a weird one. And Bolden. Oh, so apparently like a weird squid kick. Like it's not like.
Okay, that's these little weird squid kicks that I've been seeing. Like they're not like the high arcing ones you see like in like the actual kickoff, but they're more like the line drive ones apparently. Hey, shit. Something I think Jalen Hurts could actually take a page out of or from Case Cookis from time to time. I see this is the thing too. Like I think some of these plays, I think the Eagles need to learn. Like this is something what you want to do well.
So we've got 5 left to go here. The Stars down 5, and here we go. So, and we got so. Man, just like it looks like the pocket was just gone. And the fact that Case Cookis was on this,
there it is, just on the side, like
Cookis said. I mean,
they found a soft spot in the end zone. There you go.
That's for Sewell's second touchdown. So he's already got 5. So Sewell's already got 5 catches for 66 yards
and 2 touchdowns so far in the game tonight. To at least try to get this team
back into. So 2nd and 10. So Scarborough looks like Bolden makes the catch. Man, this Starson cannot tackle with it. So 1st and 10
for the Stallions, because apparently Stars cannot tackle anybody worth a damn. Okie dokie.
So I got a 1st and 10. Looks like the 34. Thank you. So I got to try to collapse the pocket, and that's an incomplete pass. So good defense by the Stars there. Look at double coverage, like a double coverage up the seam. So 2nd and 10 now coming for the. So tonight, Jamar Smith already has 126 passing yards, a 1 touchdown, 109.6 QBR or passing rating, compared to the 190 yards for the Case Cookis. All right, so we got 2nd and 10 still at the 34. And we got a blitz coming. And and we got a flag on the play apparently. So it looks like where's the clock going to stop at? Oh, that's going to be rough in the passer, that's for sure. Yep. Boo! That's gotta be smart. Come on now.
Thank you. Fix that. Boom, boom. There we go.
Oh,
Wilkins, why, man? You gotta be smart, dude. God damn it. I gotta fix the damn clock once again. You son of a bitch. God damn. Wilkins, you nincompoop. That's 2 for your mistakes. So now the Stallions got a fresh set of downs after Wilkins fucked up and decides to rook the paddle late. They're going to 1st and 10 past the 50-yard line. And Smith takes a snap. The pocket collapsing. Got pressure coming. And just cannot find an open man. And down goes Jamar Smith. Okay. So it looks like Smith. Oh, Smith. Ooh. Okay. Wow. So we got a QB change. So we got number 2 in for Birmingham for the 2nd and 10. And it takes a snap. And gets a first. Looks like apparently give him a first time on that. That's some bullshit. Magoo. Is that his last name? Sometimes I don't like people hurting because you're gonna get hurt that way sometimes. All right, so we got a timeout. All right, so it's commercial break we go. Okay. But just like I said, Wilkins, you got to be smart on that. The fact that you want to, lay it hit that late on a quarterback, that was costly. No, I'm just saying. That's all I gotta say. Okie dokie. Appreciate everybody tuning in, though. We're on the commercial break. All right. Yeah, so they're showing the before Smith like kind of stretching out his calf a little bit. Yeah, calves are the worst thing you can get as a quarter as an athlete in general. Ugh. Oh, that too. Also drink pickle juice. Pickle juice also helps prevent cramping. I actually learned that which is crazy to really think about. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. He shot it to 10 people, though. Greatly appreciate that. All right, so we got a 1st and 10. So Magoo hands it off to Scarborough. Scarborough, he gets about 5 or 6 yards. See, these bigger backs are. I like the bigger backs, but I think the small, looser backs are, in my opinion, probably the better backs you could probably have because they're much more elusive. But these bigger backs, like Scarborough, could be easier, like third down or close yard, in the red zone kind of backs. We got a 2nd and 5 here in the third. And it looks like Smith has left the tent, the medical tent. And Magoo gets slammed. So it's 3rd down and short coming up for the Stallions. And it looks like so Scarborough gets the 1st down and just a bit more for the Stallions. Yeah, I mean, fucking goddamn, what's this? Like I said, if Wilkins did not, hit the quarterback late, that was costly for the Stars. That was. So it's still a 1-score game. Well, might as well just do. All right. Boom. Reset the timer. Boom. Ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Absolutely. There we go. All right. Hey, shout out to everybody that's tuning in, though. All right, to the 4th quarter we go. Still a 1-score game here in Canton. All right. Okie dokie. All right. There we go. All right. These are the 7, still sticking with me, though. Man, this commercial breaks some boring as shit. Yeah, at least we got some Stallions in here. Absolutely. All right. Hopefully, can we get this damn commercial break over with? Fuck. No one cares about the damn Powerball. All right, so finally back from commercial break, for the love of God. Let me see. Actually, there we go. So we got the 4th quarter here.
So basically, from the second quarter on, like second, third, and fourth, they outscored their opponents. But the first, they had given up some points. We've got a 1st and 10 for the Stars. Or, not Stars, but the Stallions. Jesus Christ. 205 live. All right. And here we go. McGrew throws. That's almost intercepted once again.
Dennis, you got to catch that.
Yeah, Cody Brown looked like he sat in the flat.
So there's the fake, and then Cody Brown knows that they're going to try to get back there, and I gotta assume.
Okay.
Feel that the presence of the safety, Cody Brown, and just pulls up a little.
Ah, damn it! You gotta hang on to that. I know you fucked up, dude.
So 2nd and 10. Here we go. Hands up to Scarborough. Scarborough jumps to the outside and goes down. Say about at the 20-yard line. Goes Scarborough. So we got a 3rd and 5 now coming up for the Stallions here. So we got a 3rd and 5. So the Stallions are 2 for 6 on 3rd down conversions so far tonight. So we got to look at the play. Was changing up, and Magoo, nice defensive block on that pass. So 4th and 5 by number 92 with a nice bat down that pass. So Birmingham going for a field goal here.
Scarborough's got the first down. That is a huge back down at the line of scrimmage.
Ah, damn it.
And the kick. And that is way to the right. So Aubrey misses a field goal to keep the extended lead for the Stallions. But a nice defensive stop by the Stars. So Birmingham, that's the second total. So there's total of 2 missed field goals between these two teams, but that's the first for the Stallions. And we got the Philly sports guy in attendance.
You love to see it. For those who don't know the Philly sports guy, he's basically the Eagles super fan. Let's put it that way. He's a super fan of the most teams, like the Eagles, Phillies, Flyers, Sixers. Hell, not even the Stars now. I appreciate everybody tuning in, though. Greatly appreciate it. So, Stars got lucky. And what I mean by, I don't think like actual luck, but just whereas, like, if you looked at the Michigan game, and I think also the Maulers game, too, is a perfect example, all came down to missed field goals. That missed field goal for the Stallions, like I said, even with the Stars, it cost them some points. Oh, God. Apologies for that. But yeah, on that kind of shit. I appreciate everybody tuning in, though. Greatly appreciate it. Really do. Now we got a commercial for Golden Corral. Man, haven't seen a Golden Corral over here in years. Okay, so we're back from commercial break. So that double coverage knock between the, I mean, for Cody Brown, like not feeling the defender going into that flat, and Dennis got to kind of catch the damn football and pick it off, but still, And then obviously number 92 with a nice bat down to force the fourth down. And obviously making Stallions miss that field goal. So we got a 1st and 10. Let's say the 20 past the 25. So Cookus drops back, steps on the pocket, throws, and that's incomplete to Jordan Sewell. And we got a flag on the play. So it looks like there must be a rough in the passer. Yeah. Well, if it weren't for that missed field goal, now we got a flag on the play. Is that 117? Someone's got a jersey. Yeah, that good. Wow. So number 99 gets flagged for roughing the passers. That's extra yardage for Philadelphia. I'll say that's 40. Okay, 40. I'm definitely gonna get myself a Stars jersey at some point. All right, so we got a 14 to 24 for 190 yards, 2 touchdowns for Case Cookus. So 1st and 10 for the Stars. Looks like Roland's now in motion. Now sets up to the outside. Quickly step up to the slot by the looks of it. And here we go. Nice catch to Chris Rowland. Rowland breaks one tackle, breaks another one, steps outside. A nice catch, but now it's like a second and short coming up for Philadelphia. 2nd and 1, a nice yard completion by. So it looks like so Chris Rowland, 3 catches for 43 yards here tonight. Yeah, 2nd and 1. Looks like Rowland's in the backfield, or that might be Michael. Play action pass, nice catch to Bug Howard. Wow, finally we get to see Bug Howard catch a football. Jesus. Oh, second one. That.
Watches right there, and he's trying to jump up and bat that ball down. If you try to throw that in the first slant window, guess what? It gets batted down. But he waits a beat, pauses, and then hits Bug Howard the second slant.
Okay. So we got a 1st and 10 past the 40. So it looks like we got Terry in the backfield. So we got Williams. I'm sorry, gets a first down a little bit more on the nice run.
So that's a 14-yard carry for number 35, Williams.
And we got another Stallion down on the field. Yeah, and that's a good point.
I think, someone actually, that's a good point. Because the previous quarter, the Stars were kind of constantly rushing the defense. What I mean by this, like speed it up, like the speed the play calling, and actually just wore them out. And now we got number 55 for the Stallions already down on the ground.
12:30. Okay, we got 12:30. Damn, I gotta fix the game clock. I thought it was 12:30. God damn it. No. Pause it, you stupid game clock. There we go. 38.
Okay. Because, like you said, Alex, this is basically, this drive is important. This is an important drive. Let's check. But yeah, other than that, while we're in the commercial break, yep, absolutely. Appreciate you staying with me, Dark Horse. I really greatly appreciate it. That's the thing too. Like some of these other streams that I usually sometimes will do. Yeah, and that's a good point. I think Kevin Platt actually made a good point that the defenses are worn out. That's something that, let's be real. I know I got a little pissed, and I got a little bit heated because it's like, yes, I mean that's what we do sometimes as Philly sports fans. But I think, Key. By the way, it's still give you a little bit of score update for those who are watching the Phillies game or not. Phillies are still up 4-0 over the Cardinals going to the top of the 9th. Now that would be nice though. Right now, so what happened was up to this point. Cody Brown, the safety of the Stars, kind of felt the defender go into the flat seam, kind of like basically almost turned into a curl route. Then you had the Dennis almost picked him off, couldn't handle it, so that forced a 3rd down. the number 92 of the defensive line bats the ball down, forces a field goal attempt, and then the Stallions wind up missing a field goal. And obviously, this is where we're at so far. Under a little bit over 12 and a half to go. But appreciate you staying with me, Liam. But yeah, so that's where we're at score-wise. We're still down 5. And yeah, the Stars are wearing down the Stallions defense. All right. We're back. But huge shout out to the 11 total people that's in here, though. Greatly appreciate that.
Honestly, got Brian Scott. You know what? That's awesome to see. You got the current trophy of the edition of what the trophy was, and you also had the trophy back from the time in the 80s. So 12. So we got Kate. So for right now, so we got rolling in the backfield for Philadelphia because obviously Colburn's still hurt. So Cookis is already 16 of 26 for 210 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Cookis takes a snap, drops back the pass, pocket collapsing, and gets sacked. That's the worst thing you want to do. So we've got a second down. So we've got a second down coming up. So number 97 comes up with a sack. That's the worst. That's the last thing you need to do. Honestly, probably the worst play call that I've seen offensively, anyways. Having more than a 5 wideout set, not the best ideal situation. So Yarberry gets the sack. Okay. So 2nd and 16. And we'll say we got Williams in the backfield. And hands up to Williams. Oh, Cookis has it. And we got a flag on the play. So that's going to be more than 3. Oh, Cookis is hurt. Oh, my God. Cookis looked like he got his lights knocked out. Oh, now we're getting really chippy. Boom. There we go. Oh, look, man, Cookis took a hit. I hope he's okay. God damn. Man, Cookis, you crazy son of a bitch. Already smiling after he takes a big hit. So that should be an automatic first down for Philadelphia. That's why if you're a football player, if you get hit, try not to get hit in the teeth or wear a mouth guard. Yeah, despite the fact that Cook's already gave himself up, sliding to the ground. Oh, damn, took a hard shot. So half a distance to the goal for Philadelphia. So here we go. So number 20, what is that? So number 40, so Gates. Oh, dude, you know you fucked up. Let's put it that way. That's an easy penalty. Like, make up your damn minds. Sheesh. A huge shout out to everybody that's tuning in, though. Huge shout out to the 10. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. This is gives me Nick Foles vibes. Hey, look, and I'll give a lot of props to Case Coast to take. So we got a half distance to the goal, and looks like past the 13 and a half yard line by the looks of it. So we got Williams in the backfield. Cookis takes a snap, throws, and that's incomplete. So 2nd and 10. Let's be real. Should have run the football. Let's keep it a buck here. Oh, how do you miss a face mask on that one? God damn. Now run the football because this is something you need to do. Cookis takes the snap, drops back, throws, touchdown, Philadelphia! Let's go! Devin Gray with the go-ahead touchdown catch. You lucky son of a bitch. Let's go! Now I've got to fix the goddamn game clock. Fuck. So what a comeback. Just take the points. Just take the extra point. So it looks like so we got a 2-point attempt coming up. Now going for another 2-point attempt here. Okay. Huge shout out to the 13 total people that's here in the stream, though. Okay. Here we go. Cookus takes the snap. Tries to find an open man. And he makes the catch. That's a completion. Let's go. See, this is. Woo! Just, hey, yeah, perfect execution. All right, so we're gonna. God damn, absolutely. Man, Devin Gray with a nice extra point catch. Woo! Let's go. Yeah, Gage. I mean, if he didn't, that's a good point. If Cookus didn't give himself up sliding and Gates didn't make that contact, who knows? The score would have been still stayed the same. But here we are, and we are. So Bolden jumps to the outside and gets chipped into the out of bounds. So good stop by Chris Rowland. Okay, yeah, Cook is cooking. Can you smell what the cook is? Hang on, how do I want to go? How does this one want to go? I have no idea, but all I know is at least the defensive court. Whoever, I don't even know who they. So what do we got? So like 11-14. All right. Absolutely. Yeah. Now, why is there a flag on the play, or on the floor, or on the ground? Okay, that's what I say, because there should no be reason to be a flag. All right, what do we got going on now with this damn flag? Yep. Absolutely. Yep. And look, the Cardinals are still a good team. Let's put it. Keep it that way. So Cookus in the first half, 7-15 for 104 yards on the touchdown, and Cookus here in the second half, 10-13 for 118 yards and 2 touchdowns. Damn. Okay. You love to see out of Case Cookus. Hey, look. Damn. Oh, that. Hopefully. That is a good. See, that's a good response. He's got to fill the adjustments, and that's what I think what Bart Andrews. I see that's the reason why I said I don't think Bart Andrews is a good coach, or it's not a bad coach, I should say. So we got a 1st and 10, and the guy Magoo takes a snap, can't find an open man, and gets what is that Scarborough? Okay. So it's a number 40. But yeah, I mean, look, I really that's the thing too. I hate other opposing players going down. But look, that's what happens when you're an athlete. If you go down with an injury, it happens. But so 2nd and 1. Magoo takes a snap. And so Williams. And so trips up number 17. Okay. So Williams with a nice catch. So the first set of downs for the Stallions. So Williams with a nice catch. Okay. Yeah, 1st and 10.
Can't let up now, Philly. Can't let up now. Can't let,
Not even just Philly, too. And McGill hands up to so Williams with another catch.
yeah,
They all got to start.
okay.
Got to be.
Gotta play smart here.
Okay. That's crazy. See a college coach implement his own college scheme? Okay. And McGill. And that's intercepted by Stribling! Past the 40, close to the 50. Let's go! Channel Stribling
With an interception. So more with it. I'm sorry, that was more with the interception here. Off the hands and more with the crucial turnover.
Oh.
Yeah, Key and Dark Horse. See? Exactly. I think the Stars are taking a page. It feels like the 2017 Eagles all over again. I don't know. Like, that gives me the 2017 Eagles vibe. Now, if you're Key, if you're still here, Phillies did took 2 or 3 out of the Cardinals. Just to let you know. Well, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, shit. Like, are we really going to? The fact we're going to get another football championship to the city. Well, technically they're not in Philly, but you kind of get the idea. But shit, are we really going to get another? So, number 11, the wide receiver, because Magoo was wide open in the pocket. Then you have the number 11 wide open off his fingertips, and then here comes Moore, number 30, picks it away, and here we are with an interception with just over 9 minutes to go here in the fourth. And yeah, that's where we are. And also, that missed field goal by the Stallions also was crucial. Because you really think about it, because if you can't get points, like that really put the Stars in good position to really start driving down the field. And not to mention, too, though, they were driving down the field to the point where they were like making their defense exhausted. They were exhausting the Stallions' defense. And this is where the score is now. Plus, also with the 2 wide open, and just Cook is having a game of his life.
Woo! You'll love to see it. Ah, crap.
But yeah, I greatly appreciate it though. But this is you love to see it as a Stars fan. Oh, absolutely was a success. All I gotta say is to the Houston Gamblers, find a better head coach because holy crap. Same with the Michigan Panthers because Jeff Fisher ain't goddamn it. That's all I gotta say. But overall, I thought, look, win or lose with these 2 teams, you can still consider this season a success. No, I mean, look, the fact that Stallions went 10-1 overall in the season, like, you can't be better. You can't play better than that. Oh, that's right. I forget. Yeah, that was back in 1985. Baltimore got very underrated. And I'll say this too, as a football fan, they should never let the Colts should never let Baltimore. But you know how history goes. I'll just say that much because they're owned back in the 80s. The fact that the Colts left Baltimore to go to Indy, I thought that was the worst idea to start the least. But
so we got and Cookus takes the snap, hands off to Williams, jumps to the outside, and gets close up to the 50-yard line.
So about 2 or 3 yard gain. But for me, like the reason why, because it's like, look, I love the Eagles to death. I love all Philly sports, and if you're not seen, even though the Cubs game was the very first one that I've done, that's a non-Philly sport one. Like not having NFL football till September kind of sucks. But here in like these alternate spring leagues,
because I really
like how this team.
I can't. I'll give a lot to Birmingham too. So Cook steps on the pocket, and that's
Cook that was way too goddamn close. Huge shout out to the 17 people that's here in the stream. Really appreciate it.
So got a 3rd and 8 now coming up.
See, that's where I would ran the football instead of throwing it right up the middle because that almost got picked off. Whew. But yeah, huge shout out to everybody tuning in though.
So 3rd and 8. Cocos takes the snap. Pressure coming. And gets sacked.
Okay, goddamn, not
the ideal. And Cocos is hurt. Look, he's grabbing his knee.
Oh, come on now. Huge shout out to the 21 people that's coming in here, especially 20 from the YouTube side of things.
Oof. So we got.
Oh, wow, your knee's not supposed to bend that way.
So now I got to fix the game clock here.
This was just fighting, and Brock, that's his MO. He's just always going to fight to the end, and that's always a risk. And it was the second man there that got to.
So I got 808 here.
So just get the pawn off and try to at least pin the. Scooby, right? That's like I said. That's an interesting knee for a football player. Yep, absolutely. But yeah, it's not the best idea to see, but. I'll say the backup, the 3rd stringer, has done well when Cook was not in the game, though. So I'll say that. Is hopefully it's not too bad as it says because we really lost Brian Scott to a knee injury. We can't do that with the same thing with Case Cook is.
So we're still on a timeout here.
I think Scott might be done for the year. Actually, let me check the Stars roster really quick because I know we do have a 3rd stringer. Give me 1 second here. Because 10, who's 10? Because yeah, Scott. I think Scott. He's got a coach spotlight in the building. Yes, sir. Good shit. You love to see it. Let's see. Case probable. Okay, wow. Colmore actually so how's Gray still saying he's late? Okay, that's some bullshit. Let's just keep that. It's like okay, I'm guessing so Brian Scott doesn't say this like he's injured or anything. Number 10, because I know they have another quarterback. That's the 3rd. I don't remember who the 3rd stringer is. All I know is that yeah, I mean it's just.
So got
all right.
All right, looks. Oh, you don't like to see that. So Cocos is getting
Carted off.
That.
Yeah, what? Give it a Case Cookus though, man. Man, that's really unfortunate. But I'll have to give a lot of credit to the toughness that Case Cookus brings. But just that's unfortunate. That, again, you hate to see that on a quarterback.
So now we've got
Aguilar going. Let's just pin them back to their goddamn it.
But here we go. Oh, goddamn it. All right. And Aguilar gets the kickoff. Oh, nice stop at the 19-20 yard line. And we got flag too. God damn it. And who is this going to be on? We got 7:44 here.
Philly, you got to be smart. And, of course, Lewis had to fuck up.
No one cares about baseball night in America.
Well, I know we don't, but. All righty. You're out of the 15 total people that's in here, though. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate that a lot. Yeah, so it looks like most of the game is going to be the backup quarterbacks for the rest of the game. So Birmingham 332 total yards compared to the 276 for the Philadelphia Stars. Appreciate everybody tuning in, though. Greatly appreciate it.
There we go. And Magoo steps up and gets tackled, let's just say at the 39. No, wait a minute.
So Jamar Smith, look, he's on the bike now, kind of just stretching everything out. So 2nd and 7 on that 3-yard run by Magoo. Or was it McGow? Magoo sounds weird, how it's spelled. I think I'm going to say McGow because that's just how the name is spelled. If it's Magoo, like MGOO, then yeah, that means.
Oh wow! How do you? So that's a first down for Birmingham.
Woof. Damn, almost close to another interception. But still, that's completion for a first down.
All right, so we. They got a 1st and 10, and hands off to Scarborough, is that Scarborough? No, no, that's Marshall. I apologize.
So 2nd and 11
for Birmingham.
So barely under 6 minutes here in the 4th. Huge shout out to everybody tuning in, though. Really appreciate it. So 2nd and 11 now coming up for the Birmingham.
And Magoo steps back, throws, and that is complete. And so that's a 12-yard pass to Bolden Jr.
Damn. Yeah, I agree with that. I'll definitely agree with that. That's for sure.
And Magoo, pump fakes. And Marlon Williams is about a yard shy of the first down.
So 2nd down and 1 coming up. Ain't that the truth? I agree with that. Definitely for sure.
And Williams gets the first down. Just about a yard to get the first down. So good. So it looks like Crawford, even despite the first down,
Makes the tackle. So you got a first set of downs for the Birmingham Stallions here in the fourth. With about 4:20 to go here, or about under 4. Even though I know a little bit behind, the game clock's a little bit behind on my end here. But the Phillies Stars still having 2 of their timeouts remaining. Looks like we got Marshall in the backfield, and Magoo takes the snap, throws, and we got a penalty marker. Oh, that's got to be a fucking pet. That's a pass interference. Fuck! Unfucking real, dude. You had to. Dude, you had. Unreal. Bro, it's like, dude, you cannot do that. Unfortunate. So it's on the 11-yard line. God damn it. Of course, the story, because number 4 had to fuck up, didn't he? So it's a 6-play drive for 68 yards for the Birmingham Stallions. Got to be smart here. And Magoo hands it off to Marshall, I think it is. And he gets about 3 yards on the play. So second down coming up for Birmingham. So got to really put a stop to him here in the end zone. Or sorry, in the red zone, I should say. Absolutely, but huge shout out to the total 15 total viewers here in the stream. So 2nd and 7 now coming up for Birmingham. And punt, play action. And Bolden with the touchdown. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it! Fucking hell, Philly. Come on now. Oh, goddamn real. Oh, my God. If it weren't for that damn pass interference. I'm sorry, but, dude, you have to turn around as a cornerback. Oh, damn it. And the kick. As wide to the right once again. Says, wow, that's 2 missed kicks for Birmingham. We got 309. God damn it. Huge shout out to the 16, though. Greatly appreciate that. All right. Okay. We'll see. But a huge shout out to the 17, though. Really appreciate you guys still sticking with me. So, yeah, wide to the right. So that's 2 missed kicks for Birmingham. But who knows? I've seen closer games than this. So, cool. Let's go defense. Who was number 4? You dumb motherfucker. So Sylvie was out number. So Wiley, you dumb fuck. Yeah, ain't that the truth? But man, Ladarius Wiley, you idiot. You had to fuck up, didn't you? Yeah, not gonna. And here we go. We got Maurice Alexander. I'm sorry, Roland taking it out. Splits a couple defenders and gets past the 40-yard line. Okay. So second half, the Stallions lead the USFL in point scored and point differential. Huge shout out to the 20 total people that's here in the stream. Greatly appreciate that. Really appreciate it. So we got first and 10. I'll say, who we got? We got Costello shots back, throws, and that is picked off. Are you fucking kidding me, Costello? Are you serious? Cunningham with a pick fucking six. Unfucking real. God damn it. Son of a bitch, man. Yeah, that's pretty much game at this goddamn point. On fucking real. Well, I was saying, man, I thought, other than that goddamn mistake, I thought this. Actually, I thought it was a great so far a successful season for all of these 8 teams of the USFL. Let's put it that way. There's the positive out of that, but still. And the kick, that is good. Now it's back to a 10-point lead. That's like Larry. You couldn't. The first play, you had to throw it and not run the football. I'm sorry. That was just the worst decision making. Like, on goddamn real. That's some bullshit. I'm sorry, man. That's the worst decision making and I seen it in a football game in a long goddamn time. Despite the fact Case Cook goes down with an injury, and the first play you do is give up a pick six. So that roll without taking it up past the 20 to the 30. Jumps to the outside. It gets more yardage. And it gets past the 40. Fix the game clock here. There's not been a bigger play in this game. That was a monster play from Scooby Wright. You got KJ cut. Yeah, unfortunately. God damn it. And Costello throws it and completes it to Williams. Gets past the 50 to the 40 and about the 30, about the 35. Good. Yeah, that is true. But just KJ Costello, what the hell were you thinking the first time when he came in? All right. Costello takes a snap, trots back, throws, and that's complete. So Maurice Alexander. All right, that's right. I forgot about the Stars still got 2 timeouts remaining, so they can definitely could use that. So about under 2 minutes to go. Well,
All right, so we got a. Damn it, toss a damn clock.
Unreal.
Oh, okay, not gonna fix the damn clock. Damn it. So we got 2 there. And double zeros, just 2 minutes even.
Unbelievable. We appreciate the 2 reactions on Facebook, though. I greatly appreciate that. What the hell do you... Oh, right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can go for touchdown, which puts them by 3. But I would say, touchdown to 3-point attempt at this point. I mean, what do you got to lose at this point? That's what I would do. And not to mention, too, the fact when you bring Costello, the first play you should do is run the fucking football. Like, it's really not that hard. Hand it off to the running back and try to get some yardage out of it instead of having to turn the ball over and be down to this damn predicament in the first place. That's just how I'm saying it. Like, it's just, that's how I see it. It's try to be smart with that.
But of course, Costello's.
All right, so the drone coverage too. Yeah, there is a 3-point conversion in the USFL. So either way, you can still get those points back. Wait. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Fuck. Yeah, there is a 3-point conversion. I think a lot of people didn't know that. They also had that in the XFL before everything went to shit. The one side of the world went to shit, basically. Or an onside kick could work too.
So I got a 1st and 10. And Costello takes the snap, throws. Deep ball to the end zone. And nope. Okay, so that.
Scooby Ryan, what the fuck? No, I see. I'll put this on goddamn Costello making the wrong goddamn decision. And I think I also put this on Bart Andrews too for the play call. I can just put that on. Yeah, right off the helmet too. Fuck. Nothing could go right for Philly, does it? Always know how to get fucking screwed. And I'll say this too. This is why I think the league always. The fact that we were in the neutral site is kind of bullshit. So Costello dumps a nice screen up to Gray and gets the first down. Yeah, out of all people too. KJ Costello, and I'll say I'll also blame this too, that defensive pass interference on Ladarius Wiley. If you had not fucking done that, this shit. Exactly. Absolutely. But still, they gotta start coming up with better decision making in the next season because this continues to. Oh, nice touchdown pass! Woo! Okay. So Chris Rowland. Yeah, absolutely. If Scott didn't get hurt, who knows how the season would have turned out. So it's a 4-point game. Okay. I hope so, because let's be real. Playing in a neutral site is the worst idea you could ever think of. Let's put it that way. Honestly, yeah, go for 3. You'll be down by 1 with under 2 minutes.
God. And number 5, yeah, he knew he got his ass beat. So it looks like they're going for 1 here. All right, it's about 143. And that kick is good. Oh, wrong button. All right, so got 1.
Now it's down to a 3-point game. If this goes into the overtime, I'm going to lose my shit. I'll be fucking happy. Because for the first time, go for overtime in the USFL in the inaugural season of the championship game. Sign me up for that shit.
Kickoff retention, traditional onside kick, attempt for the 25-yard line. God damn it! Stop it. So 4th and 12 from the scrimmage play, yada yada yada,
all that good stuff. Honestly, I think this is the best championship game I've seen when it comes to professional sports,
and as close as this has come.
Well, the other way you could probably think is the Super Bowl 52 between the Eagles and Patriots, but
shit. So they're gonna make. Oh, so it looks like. So it looks like they're going for an onside kick, apparently.
Okay. Oh God, this is nerve-wracking. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Max, this is nerve-wracking as hell, but it's been a good playoff game for a championship game. I'll give it a lot of credit then for what this game has turned out to be in the first. Let's be real, a really good, successful season of the USFL.
I mean,
so it's an onside kick. So you either make it and take it.
Oh, good Lord.
So,
so Birmingham takes a timeout. See what Birmingham has to say.
Hey, we can absolutely. If we can get that, try to get a feel. Hey, look, absolutely. But he shot to the 22 that is in here. Really appreciate that. Now, oh God, 4th and 12. Not the ideal situation to be in, but holy crap! If I'm really. Okay. So 2 teams got. Whew. Here's a shout to the 21 that's in here in the stream. Great, appreciate that. 2 from Facebook. Oh boy. Whew. Oh God, this is really nerve-wracking as hell. So 4th and 12. So it's so in favor of Philadelphia. Let's say this too, Dark Horse. If we can get a successful Hail Mary pass and get it into field goal range, I'll be goddamn happy. Or touchdown would be great, even much we hear too.
So we got. Oh no! Don't buffer. And that's incomplete. God damn it, Chris Rowland! You gotta make the catch. Now I gotta fix the goddamn clock again. Really need to start the goddamn clock? Damn it!
And Birmingham takes it over. That's a weird. But you shout out to the 23 that's in here, though. Greatly appreciate it. If you guys are new, smash the like button. We're coming as well. And definitely hit that subscribe button, guys are new.
Definitely share it out, too. I'll say, man, USFL that's a very good, successful season.
Inaugural season for the USFL. Okay. Shit. I greatly appreciate everybody still sticking with me as well. So we got Magoo here. 1st and 10. Let's see where the field position was. Oh, geez. Not got me good for his field position. So we got Scarborough. Magoo hands off to Scarborough. Scarborough gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So that's a loss of a couple of yards there. So we got 1 timeout left here for the Stars. So you got to be very wise with that. Absolutely. One stop. How about the interception? Was great here. That is one. So Philadelphia went on a 14-0 run in the second half. But I gotta say though, I mean, look, winner, like I said, win or lose, that's a huge win for the USFL in their inaugural season. That's a huge W. Who the hell is Scotty Miller? So let's see. I see that name doesn't name ring a bell with me. But I will say Magoo. But I will say, gotta be wise with that last timeout though. Even though it might stop the clock, but you gotta be smart with that last timeout though. But huge shout out to the 20 total people that is in here. Greatly appreciate it. So we got a 2nd and 11. Still down 3 with. Here we go. Magoo hands up to, looks like Scarborough, and gets about 2 yards on the play. And Philly, why would you do that? So Philadelphia takes their last and final time out of the game with a 3rd and 10 coming up. So 1:33 left to go here in the game. Yep. Yeah, Derek. I'll say this too. Like I said, win or lose for these teams, it's a huge dub for the USFL since coming back with the last past 40. Not seen this in the last 40 years. I'll say that's all I got to say. So you got a minute 33 here. You shout to the 18, though. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Okay. You shout out the 17, though. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, for the absolutely for the marbles. So 69 for 69 yards. How ironic is that? Actually, this was a great year. Here we go. Scarborough and gets about a yard. So there's a 4th. So we got a 4th and 9 here. We got a 4th and 9. Oh, that's 3. So we still got the clock winding down here with 4th and 9. So Birmingham takes their timeout here. So that's got 1 timeout remaining here in the game. Now I got to fix the damn game clock once more. That's 51 seconds on the clock. Since then, so his last kick that he kicked tonight, he made. As you said, if I'm a kicker, man, this isn't. It is nerve wracking. Hell, I could imagine what the kicker feels like, and especially in this atmosphere. Absolutely, this is nerve wracking as fans, but as a player, and all this shit comes down to a kick. All right, so we got a field goal coming up. Let's see how far out this is going to be for Birmingham. Oh no, it's a actually they're going to punt. And gets the punt off. And that happens. So we got 45 on. Yeah, 45 seconds. Oh, I looked like he didn't see it.
17 extra yards. He's going to catch that.
Wow.
He knows that he kicked a beautiful kick. I mean, that's as good as you can get the punt. And the gunner's supposed to go down there and just field it.
So we got one timeout here. So Costello, 4 for 7 for 53 yards, a touchdown, and a pick.
If it weren't for that pick, this game would.
All right, so 1st and 10 at the 20. And he takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws it. And Buck Howard. And a deep ball, and that's picked off, and that's game.
Bad decision. Costello, what the fuck are you thinking? I did say the league does want the Stallions to goddamn win the game, though. I can say that much. Yep. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm looking forward to NFL football. But I'll say, though, man, look. Even though that was 2 bad decisions out of Costello, but overall, in a nutshell, and I really hope the Stars can really need to cut our losses with Costello. Now, the benefit of the doubt is that both that kid, who am I forgetting? That Scott and Cookus can get healthy, and pretty much everybody else can get healthy going into the next season. And basically, let's start the clock. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. All right. But you know what? GG's to Birmingham, though. But still, I think Costello should not be with. I really hope Costello does not be with the Stars. Yeah, but still,
look, the positive, no matter what team you root for, let's put it this way. Nobody thought of how successful this USFL season was going to be.
Okay, let me actually take this off really quick. Stop sharing. Boom. Let's get out of the stream out of my other tab on my computer. But let's put it this way. I'll say this much. Oh God, ow, man. But yeah, so let's kind of talk about a few things here. Obviously, getting Cook is going down with an injury. I hope so because Birmingham can stay where they are because I think they actually know how to draw a crowd in Birmingham, and this is where I actually a little bit have a knock on the USFL a little bit. The fact they want to have in a hub city, you know, I mean, a neutral site, the only which. Oh, damn! Apologize for that, but it's just, yeah. I mean, it's just like that's something I didn't want to see. I want to see the Breakers play in New Orleans, obviously at the Superdome, or the Stars playing at the Link, Tampa Bay, Raymond J. Stadium. Who else am I forgetting? I mean, Birmingham, like I said, can stay at the R. Because I don't think they really because Birmingham really the only Alabama team that got is pretty much 2 colleges. That's pretty much about it. But overall, I thought this was a successful USFL season for the first time in the 40 plus years that we've not seen in a very long time. Case Cooks, I thought he actually had a tremendous. Generals could play at MetLife. I can definitely think that. But like I said, I thought if Cookus didn't get hurt, like this could have been a lot different than it should have been. But like I said, GG's to the Stallions, which I still find it very fishy that the league still wants a team like Birmingham. And look, I know Birmingham is a good team, but I still find it really fishy that you want to have a team like Birmingham win the damn thing. But with the Stars, though, I think if Scott or Cookus didn't get hurt, I think the season could have turned a lot different than it should have been. I mean, I thought we had a better record than what our record totally shows. I mean, we finished the total year 6-5. That's not a bad way to start having that. I saw that, so that's still a success though. I know a lot of teams, that's 11-1 for the breaker. Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, oh yeah, I'm definitely ready. I'm also ready for NFL football. So there's going to be a lot more content, a lot more live play-by-play commentary coming our way. But overall, I mean, I thought, well, and that's the thing too. I had high hopes for the USFL to be successful because let's be real, not having football, as soon as baseball starts after the Super Bowl in the spring, what do we have? What do we have to we still have spring training to in the March, and we got baseball for 162 games. Then we have to go back, wait till back because obviously NBA is starting to come around. Obviously with the summer league. I mean, look, a lot of people have the different ways about it, but still, I mean, I'll still enjoy. I'll still provide a lot more game play-by-play commentary for this channel because, like I said, I mean, look, I got the WNBA coverage. I got 2 games coming up for the Aces and the Fever, and obviously a rematch between the Aces and the Sparks, so that my Aces can take the season series away from the Sparks, which a lot of times. But yeah, other than that, I mean, if you're a Rockies fan or a Padres fan, you can see I will be doing their game again. That game on the 13th after the Sixers and Raptors spring league or summer league, I should say. Apologies. Other than the fact that I got a lot of stuff planned for you guys. I hope so because if you really think about it, despite the success of this season, I want this league to really stay around as long as it could, because there's a lot of, let's be real, there's could be potential times like you can see some of these guys can get to NFL teams. You never know with these kind of leagues. That's why I think this season was a complete success. Now, granted, I mean, some other teams like the Gamblers and the Panthers, they gotta figure something out. Yeah, I'm gonna let GG's to the Stallions, but with the Stallions won the championship. But all aside, in reality, I do have to applaud the success of the USFL. I mean, now granted, if you have better playing in more stadiums, I think they could draw a lot more fanfare. That's where I think this USFL should start really looking towards. The Generals, MetLife, Philadelphia, the Link, New Orleans, the Superdome. What else am I missing here? Exactly, but like 90 said, I really can't. I'm really going to try to not count out the XFL, but I do think the USFL could definitely. Actually, let me take a look at the teams, because while we're still here, might as well kind of talk a little bit though, because I mean we're still holding total 14 total people here. But yeah, I thought the season was a success. I mean, like Birmingham could stay where they are. Pittsburgh, I think they can play at Heinz Field. Breakers can play at the Superdome. You have the Generals at the MetLife Stadium. Michigan. Now the Michigan is going to be an interesting one because you can go one of 3 ways. You can go to Michigan State. You can definitely go to Ann Arbor, or you can definitely go to Ford Field in Detroit. The Tampa Bay Bandits, I still think they can play at Raymond James Stadium. Houston, I think they can play at NRG Stadium. Philly, like I said, I can play at the Link because overall, I want this league to draw a lot more fanfare than what they did today or this season. Even myself included. Like I said, I mean, despite the crazy shenanigans that, let's be real, KJ Costello, this is on you, and also blame this on Ladarius Wiley for that PI, but that's here nor there. Yeah, that is true. Arizona, look, I think that, the Cardinals, they got to start, I do think the start, hopefully. But overall, man. Well, then again, you got to think, too, the XFL is also partnering with the NFL, too. Because, you got to think, too, that's going to be, because the XFL and the USFL are going to compete against each other. Because if you compare with the NFL, that's not going to work out. But then again, the NFL is in the fall. We still got training camps and all those OTAs and all that stuff. But I do think, some of these players who are hurt, no matter if it's like the Stars, you still had Cookers. I hope his injury is not as serious as it turned out to be. And then we can get Brian Scott back healthy. If we could get Colburn II back healthy. Because I think Colburn II, I thought, has been let's be real, other than Terry, has been one of our better, smaller, elusive backs. Buck Howard. Yeah, I mean, I hope we can build off of this. I think this. Any other team could really build off what they did to this year and go into next year, and hell, even go head to head with the USFL. That's really all I got. But yeah, I mean, overall, I gotta say it's a successful season, one way or the other. But I still appreciate everybody that's still stuck with me. But yeah, well, while still got a chance, if anyone's still in the chat, I could actually open up the segment a little bit for like just looking a bit of a Q&A kind of segment a little bit. If you guys got any questions for me, or if you guys want to see anything else, I would definitely answer a lot of some questions. Yeah, the parade's gonna be but yeah, overall, look, GG's to the Stallions though. But yeah, I mean, I definitely would think this is something you could definitely the USFL could build on going into next year. I really truly believe that. Now, I was saying, man, it's like the fact. This is where I think if the XFL becomes a success going into their reboot, so to speak, I think overall we're going to have some decent sports going into the spring. You know, think about it. It's like it's like what from September all the way to February, but from February on to there, I mean, you got up till baseball until to October, and then you got fucking goddamn the summer. I mean, you got basketball obviously starting with the summer league and stuff like that, and it's like a continuous cycle. But obviously, having it with spring football, in my honest opinion, I think. Oh, absolutely. See, I would definitely would think that because let's be real, we haven't seen a championship since what 2017. Well, this is obviously if we're really talking retrospectively, because with football we haven't seen it since 2017. Hockey, we haven't seen since 1975. Basketball had been 1983. Baseball, 2008. And the Cup, I had no idea because, like I said, yeah, the NHL, because I take it from because I'm really thinking about doing Flyers content to the channel to really try to solidify the Big Four, but I don't know if I want to. But if the Flyers do have to turn well for that, if you guys want to see some NHL Flyers content, let me know in the chat, or I will put up on my community tab. But I think overall, I will definitely would do it because Blue Sea, you got to think it for me as a Flyers, because obviously the Flyers is my last team to really root for. Despite the disappointing year that they had, thank God I didn't. I mean, I bless God bless Key for doing some of these games, the Flyers games. But for those who don't know, the Flyers, they're just abysmal. Let's just put it that way. I always call them dumpster juice, and yeah, and they rightfully so. I mean. Absolutely. But yeah, GG's to the Stallions. So I forgot about the soap, but the arena football, I thought, you know what? That's the thing, too. Birmingham does need to get a professional team. Well, then again, they got the Stallions. Right. But when it comes, yeah. But yeah, I mean, look, GG's to the Stallions, like I said. But with that in regard, so yeah, like that's the best part of it. I see these it draw a lot of fanfare for the first year of the USFL. I know a lot of people had their criticisms on it. That's given. But I really do think overall, I thought this was a successful first year with the USFL. I should have got that mic down a little bit. Other than that, I mean, look, I thought the Stars had a good year. Same with the Stallions, the Breakers, most of the teams that were above 500 had a good season, except for the Michigan Panthers and the Houston Gamblers, which I think like I said, oh, jeez. Not the old, are we talking about the Vince McMahon XFL or the one before the world all went to shit, basically? But other than that, I mean, I appreciate everybody tuning in because, it has been really fun this year calling some USFL games because I've been seeing a lot of the numbers that I've been pulling in. And definitely the viewership, too. Meet some awesome new people in the chat. I mean, also with the familiar faces, too, that have been subscribed to my channel. Whether you've been here for a couple of weeks, been here for months, maybe about a year. I really do appreciate it, though. I really, truly believe I thought this was a good season. Oh, that went downhill? Yeah, I mean, well, for me, and this is where it's going to get crazy, because with the UX, before this world went to crap, I would never root for with the Renegades. I would never root for the Guardians. Anything that's on the East Coast, I would never root for because knowing how being a Philly sports fan, that's always been. I don't know. That's a very good question. Did we get the arena football? I don't know. I don't know if they're thinking because that's another problem too. I think it just went bankrupt And that's what I find. That's the worst part of it because I enjoyed the arena football. I really truly did. But other than that, I mean, like I said, I thought the USFL had a great success to it. Now the XFL has to do the exact same thing, which I will do a lot more. I will do a lot of play-by-play commentary when I get the chance, depending on what the schedule is going to look like. Other than that, I would definitely put on my community tab. Yeah, appreciate everybody that was tuning in. If you guys are new, definitely smash the like button, hit that subscribe if you guys are new. Because definitely next year I will call a lot more USFL games, not just the Stars. For those who are like you live in Birmingham, I could do the Birmingham Stallions. I could if you're Pittsburgh Maulers, the whole shtick. Now, I will say Coach Dante, my fellow colleague here at the Spotlight Sports Network, is also going to do as well. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, the possibilities are endless to have these expansion teams. Now, I've been hearing that they could definitely, there's one thing I feel like they had, I don't know, this might not be true, but might definitely add that they do take a show or whatnot, because I would definitely would love to talk more USFL, because I think this, like I said, this season was a complete success. Other than that, if for those who are new, greatly appreciate it. Meet new faces here. Other than that, I got nothing else to add, but congrats to the Stallions for taking the championship. But hopefully we'll see that going into next year, and hopefully the XFL has the same success. You're gonna see a lot more content come to this channel. But yeah, I mean, it's just it's interesting to really think. You would never think like some of these alternate leagues would actually last as long as it did. I mean, think of the AAF. That shit went under. Because obviously with the funding and all that stuff. I mean, but yeah, I do appreciate everybody that was tuning in to my what's going to be my last stream or USFL stream for this season. But next season you'll see a lot more. Because let's be real, I do apologize because I did get started late with these games, but. Hell, man, y'all have been showing us a lot of support for these streams, no matter what team it is that my Stars play. But it's pretty much interesting to see some new fans. CFL, yeah, not a big fan of the Canadian Football League. I never was. I just don't really see the CFL. I know it. I don't know where you can watch that. But other than that, like I said, congrats to the Stallions win the championship. But I do hope a lot of this time. Especially huge shout out to the 11 people still sticking with me. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions before we wrap it up, definitely would ask me, or I will definitely put up a poll on my community tab. What guys do you want to see? Because like I said, when it comes to other sports, when it comes to like baseball wise, everybody who's MLB fans, I got it. The 13th. You know what it is. If you guys like the Padres or the Rockies, I should say. Apologies. I will be calling that game as well, along with the Houston Astros and the LA Angels on the 14th, the following day after that. And then the 21st and the 23rd, you know what it is. More WA. Hey, what's good? Let's go positive, Philly. What's cracking? What is cracking? But yeah, I mean, like I said, other than that, I got a couple shows coming up for you guys. Obviously, the Phillies Talk podcast. You know what it is. All talking Phillies baseball. I got my Q&A stream as well coming up as well on the 5th. Some of the Sixers Talk podcast. We're on the 7th episode of that. I hope not, because the NFL has been kind of going on the downhill because of that. Absolutely. That's where I think this, and that's where I thought I definitely would say the USFL, where it definitely, because I know, like you said, a lot of people were not into it, but overall, I thought this was a great season. Not just for the Stars, not just for the Stallions, not for the Breakers, the Generals, wherever the team it is in the USFL. I thought all teams, except for the Panthers and the Houston Gamblers, kind of just shit the bed because of that. But that's here nor there. But like I said, I would definitely put up on my community tab because you guys can definitely vote it out. Definitely, hell, even dare share this out. Guys, new smash the like button. Like I said, we're on the road to 1K here. Yeah, I appreciate all the support that you guys have shown. Some of these. Well, we'll see about that, because the only thing that Generals are not good at is passing the football. This is where, as a guy who lives in New Jersey and seen a team that actually the fact that the See, and that's a good point. I will try to talk about that on my morning show or probably later, probably do like a late night show because that's an interesting kind of thing because that's where I have to knock on the USFL. The fact that it's like, oh, we're going to play in Birmingham. Like, no. Like, you have these other big market cities like Houston, New Orleans, Philadelphia, and New Jersey. Well, technically New Jersey, New York, whatever the case may be, what argument you make for that. But we got to think, too, like, they got some good talent, some former NFL draft picks that didn't work out. Like, perfect example, Clay Thorson, 7th round pick of the Eagles back in 2019. Never panned out for us. Went to the USFL and somewhat balled out, basically. But other than that, like I said, I thought this was an interesting season, to say the least, but I appreciate we're still holding 11 total viewers in the stream, 10 from my YouTube page. Yeah, but I appreciate it for those who really show support for the stream. I know a little kind of ranting the Raven a little bit, but other than that, I forgot about Franklin. Yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about Franklin Field. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, actually, see Houston. I can tell. You know what? That's a good point. That is a very good point. Because I do think the Stars can actually. Well, yeah, that's true. But I wouldn't on my side they play at the link because, I do think the USFL actually has brought in a lot of fans. Let's keep it now. The question is like I do think they could definitely generate a lot of money because of it and bring in revenue and all that stuff. Because you really got to think too. Like, I mean, like for the Stars, look. Case Cook is never know no one who I didn't even know he was in the NFL until Brian Scott I didn't know about either, but until I really found out what kind of get to really understand the USFL, especially some of these teams, especially the Stars a little bit, because look, and I love the football along with baseball's always been my number one for those who kind of been around the channel long enough that I've done a lot of baseball streams on this channel because baseball it's always been my number one for years. Other than that, but yeah, like I said, I mean, you're going to see a lot more Sixers play-by-play commentary. That is a good point. That is something that I want to see at USFL draft. But the fact that even my buddy Mitch's best friend Vince Papali, his son went to the Tampa Bay Bandits. I mean, you love to see it. And I mean, other than that, like I said, I had nothing else to add other than the fact that I thought it was a good season. I appreciate the support that some of these familiar faces have been around my channel for number however long time it is, and some of these newer people coming in. Greatly appreciate it. If you guys are new, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. What is this? All I gotta say. What a season for the USFL in year one. We're gonna see what year two can hold, and we're gonna see what year one of the XFL is gonna hold. With that being said, this is Robert from the Philly Sports Talk Podcast. I'll see you guys in the next one.